Guys wear the dangly earrings. Corny.
God.
So
Talk to him, Pac.
wants attention
Yo.
so bad. Would probably suck his own if he could.
Wow. Take
Just
the ribs out.
with the dangly earring is just
Whoa.
screaming boy.
Okay.
Like it's just screaming like, look at me, I'm this attention seeking, wanna be cool type guy with my dangly earring. I think I get bitches, but I don't really get because they're all turned off by this dangly ass earring. Time to be doing all this.
That's funny to hear because you would think that the way Toronto girls diss mans, that they are just the worst people on earth.
Yeah, you would think we committed some sort of awful atrocity.
Stop this.
One of my
agenda.
homegirls from New York, for you guys that are just tuning in, one of my homegirls from New York sent me this creator. I've never heard of him. His name's Dylan Johnson, some white guy. And she was like, all the funny guys live in Canada, I swear. There's no way a Toronto woman would ever say that. Never. They would never allow themselves to say that.
We always say the grass is greener.
Yeah,
Right?
on the other side, up
And
north.
she's from New York.
Grass is greener up north.
Boring agenda. Anyways, next. Everyone, welcome to episode 28? 27.
Yeah.
27. Who's
Of the
27?
We're
Relentless
on
Diaries
our
podcast.
Andrew Bynum.
Joe Johnson? Was it Joe Johnson?
I don't know.
Someone was 27.
I think Andrew Bynum was.
Who the hell? I don't know. I'm not that
Nah.
deep into
Oh my God! Shout out to Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert? The one who started COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Out in the Olympics right now.
Damn. Well, everyone, shout out to the Rudy Gobert episode 27, the Relentless Diaries podcast. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Trezor.
And I'm Clyde.
Mucho.
Why did it take you so
Jamal
long?
Murray wears 27.
Oh, that's a way. Okay, rewind.
Much better. This is going to be a much better episode.
Welcome to the Jamal Murray Canadian treasure
Or the
episode.
Zaza Pachulia.
Let's keep Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Let's have
Zaza
some.
Pachulia is just.
I like
Who is the most obscure NBA player that you can name that everyone would know who they are?
Drew Gooden.
Ball.
Bol Bol's a good one.
Bobo is a pretty good one.
Bol
But I
Bol,
still feel like he's
that's
kind of
catchy
new. Drew Gooden's a good one because that's a deep cut.
Manute
You
Bol?
too, Zoe. Nah, he's too legendary.
Too legendary because he's tall.
I don't. What? Like a deep cut
A
basketball
deep
player
cut
that everyone
basketball
will
player
know.
that if you watch basketball, you would know.
If you watch, you would know, or anyone would know.
If you watch basketball, you would know.
Rick Fox.
I'm going.
Ooh, is Rick Fox really a deep cut though?
Monte
Nah,
Ellis.
he's
Is
famous.
Monte Ellis a
No.
deep cut? You mean like real?
I'm going. Adonal Foyle.
Adonal Foyle. Yeah, you don't. You can't even pronounce his name.
That's what they
do
call
I
him in
not
2K.
know
What about
ball?
Andrea
Oh,
Bargnani?
That's
That's
okay.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good.
Andrea
That's a good contender
Bargnani.
for sure.
number one pick though.
Kirk Heinrich.
Andrea Bargnani was number one then?
He was a number one pick.
By the Toronto Raptors?
Raptors
That was our
picked
only
him.
number
I know
one
Raptors
pick.
picked him, but I didn't know it was
First.
number one.
We
Yeah.
could have drafted Brandon Roy, and we chose.
No, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, is that it's that
Joel
draft class?
Anthony.
Oh yeah,
Champion. Yeah.
Carabana legend.
Canadian champion.
Anyways,
Who was the one who played? Oh my God! See, he's a deep because I don't remember his name, but I know his face. The one who played for Golden State and then he got traded to the Raptors, and it was
Festus?
like back to back. No, he got back to back rings.
Oh, Patrick
Patrick
McCaw.
McCaw.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah, I
a
like
really,
that.
really,
I
really
like
good
that.
one.
Anyways,
yeah.
Okay. Well, regardless, thank you everyone for listening to episode 27.
Jamal Murray.
I guess we've had a pretty jam-packed week. Politics, pop culture, all the above. I know Americans hate when we talk about politics, but we'll start light. I want to
Ease our way
recap. Huh? Yeah, we'll ease our way into the depth of this episode, nice and slow.
Yeah, lube it up.
A little bit of foreplay. Get the ball rolling.
Just to start light, I want to recap Toronto Yacht Week that I attended. It was last week.
Yeah, it was last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday. For everyone who doesn't know what Toronto Yacht Week is, a lot of the Toronto people don't know what Toronto Yacht Week is.
Oh yeah, they don't got the access you
Yeah,
got.
they
though.
don't run in
Don't
this
do that.
My fault, my
Don't
fault,
do
my fault,
that.
my fault.
Illuminati.
Oh God. Anyways, Toronto Yacht Week is literally it's not even a week from what I know. It's only one day that people rent yachts in like on the Lake Ontario, and they go out to like this specific area, and it's literally like monitored by police. Like there are police on jet skis, police on boats, like it's monitored by police, and they all pull up to like this one area of the lake and like link up. So they all tie their boats together. And basically it's literally bar hopping, but like yacht style. So like everyone ties their boats together and you just go from yacht to yacht to yacht to yacht. And there's like DJs on different yachts. People are playing different music. There's drinks, there's food, all the above. People are just vibing.
Real quick, does it become like a singing contest?
I was about to
Yes.
ask,
A little bit.
where were
A
the
little
distinctions
bit.
being
Yeah.
made?
Yeah.
How
Yes.
were people separating themselves and making their boat
Who has the
section
biggest
crazier?
boat?
Like,
Who
Yeah,
has
let's
the
hear it.
most
Let's
what were they
bottles?
doing
Yeah.
to
So it definitely was a little bit of a swinging contest. To me, it was a vibe. Like it's a cool concept. I had fun. It was my first. Apparently, this started last year or maybe 2 years ago. It was my first one going this year. I'm like, oh, this is your first yacht week. I'm like, yes, my first. Like, what? I'm new here, like literally. So it's a bit of a dick swinging contest because yes, people want to have the nice yacht. People obviously want people to come to their yacht and party on it, but also remember you're on a yacht, right? So if there's hundreds of people amongst multiple yachts, but everyone likes your yacht, you can't have the whole party. It's gonna sink.
Yeah.
Boats have capacities.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So that's another thing to keep in mind as well.
And one thing those boat people don't do is play about their boats.
Yeah.
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 They
100%.
don't play.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it was funny
people.
because like, and the crowd was very interesting. There were like some like older people, some younger people.
Oh, wow.
Like it was like an interesting mix. But point number one, like I mentioned, you have to go from boat to boat. Like if you want to move, you got to go from boat to boat to boat. What does that mean? You have to jump from boat to boat, or you have to climb from boat to boat. Like I'm not joking when I say climb. Like
Yeah.
there were parts I'm like, yo, we gotta go move and shake a little bit. Like, you know, like let's go see what other boats are saying, blah blah blah. Like
Yeah, there's just like scantily clad women like scaling.
yeah, literally.
Drunk.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
And I'm glad I kind of like I wore like pants and like a one piece underneath it. But like I'm glad I didn't wear like a and my thing is also, no shade, but like at the end of the day we're in Toronto. Like it's not like we're in Turks and Caicos. Like I'm not skinning out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At this boat week.
You're not in
Yeah.
Skyami.
Like some girls I was like, girl.
They were showing out.
Yeah, like did you forget we're on Lake Ontario? Like we're not in no Turks and Caicos
did you
type.
see people swim?
I'll get to that.
Oh my God.
So-
Yeah, keep going.
Like I said, so girls are scaling boats, guys are like jumping from boat to boat, whatever, trying to like catch their friends or meet up, blah, blah, blah. The biggest ick is when men were jumping from boat to boat and would fall.
Valid.
Like,
fair.
it's fair, right?
that's
Okay,
super
because
valid.
I spoke about this to someone and he was like, so men can't fall. And I'm like, no, it's
No.
very,
Gotta-
like, it is so, like, the ick was icking because like men would like jump and they would like slide and fall on their back. Like, and the thing
Because you
is,
can't, like, it's wet. You can't just jump onto a
Exactly.
surface.
and all the people are drinking, so they're not thinking clearly. Like I was pretty lit, but I was still like lit enough for like, yo, I need to know that I cannot fall in this dirty ass lake water. Like, yes, I can swim, but yo, like I'm not doing that today. Yeah. It's disgusting. So like, I was very cautious about going from boat to boat to boat. But like, and also you gotta think about it. People are jumping onto your boat. You might not know them because everyone's moving. So when a man comes and jumps onto your boat and slides and knocks stuff over and he's on his back,
now you're pissed.
it's the biggest ick. And then like girls were jumping and then like there'd be like girls in a line and they'd follow their friends and one wouldn't make it and then the one who doesn't make it cusses the rest of their friends like, bitch, why didn't you help me? Like it was just a mess. One man tried to jump and just fell right into the lake, boop, 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 underneath, like just dropped. Like he was underwater and everyone's panicking trying to get him out. It was a
such
mess.
a hazard.
It's a honestly thinking about it, it's a huge hazard.
It's like a circus, yeah.
It's a great time though, I won't lie. It is a lot of fun, especially if the weather's good and stuff. It is fun, but it's definitely a hazard. And it's funny because like you said, it's a dick swinging contest. So as you're going from boat to boat, like I remember like my friends and I, it was like me and my homeboy and two of the homegirls I was with, and we were going from like boat to boat, and we were with the girls. I was with the girls, and this guy was like, "Bro, yo, we gotta turn our boat up. Like our boat's getting ran through. Like all the baddies are going to the."
So how do
This
they
is
do
what
it?
I wanted to
How
know.
do they
This
do
is
it?
what I wanted to know.
Yeah, so I literally, we overheard him
I
saying
know
that,
how
and
you
I
do it.
was crying. I was like, he's like, man, he looked at us, he was like, yo, where you guys going? We're like, oh, we're going to the next boat. He's like, man, our boat's getting ran through. Like, yo, turn it up, get the bottles. Like, they were
There's four characteristics that can turn a boat up.
Oh, that's it.
okay,
Yeah.
they'll hear it.
And it's funny because I actually ended up going on a boat on Friday. Was it Friday? When
Yeah,
had
when you
the
were
thing?
smacked.
It was
Saturday, it was
Saturday.
Saturday.
Was I?
Saturday.
You were
yeah.
smacked.
That was hilarious.
Well, I don't remember that, but
Exactly.
there's four things because we were in a similar situation where there was like 3 boats, and the person who was like, operating stuff wasn't really doing a good job. So I'm like, all right, let me just take over. So the 4 things that could turn a boat up is 1, women. That's obvious.
Because women attract other women.
Yes, women attract other women. So if girls look like they're having fun, more girls are gonna come to have fun. 2 clearly is alcohol. You need alcohol, and you need, not only do you need alcohol, you need the alcohol that girls want. Whatever it is at this point in time, now it's Don Julio, everyone putting the bottles on their head, cool. Don Julio, Casamigos, whatever.
You're lacking with the 1800 on the table.
You can't bring an 1800 on a boat. You can't. It won't work. Number 3 is the music. The music might be the most crucial part. The music has to be loud enough.
Yeah.
And it has to be good enough. What I did, the dude who was on the aux was one of those guys that, like, you could tell his favorite artist was like Ken Carson or.
And I like Ken Carson, but
I had to go because there was a couple
play
of
that
That's not who you want oxen.
Yeah, and there was a couple like hood dudes on the boat who like knew me. They're like, "Yo, bro, like, yo, we know you do you're something. Yo, go on the aux, bro." I'm like, you know what? All right, I was just trying to chill, but you know what? All right. And actually, shout out to Uncle Delroy's that mix that they just put on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let me try something.
Yeah.
I put on that mix and just let it play.
Ooh.
Rocking.
Shout out Uncle
That's a big
Delroy.
plug. That's a big plug.
Yeah.
That is a big plug.
Because when you're a music person, like when you understand vibes, a mix helps because the vibe doesn't go down. Like the song doesn't stop. There's not dead air and then a new song. If it's just flowing and things can just flow, it works really well.
SoundCloud mixes are cheat codes.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that was 3. And then 4, this one is the most minute one, but the men who are on the boat matter as well. Like, are they good looking? Do they look like they're having fun? Are they not intimidating? Are they like, are they being creepy and that type of stuff? So if you can cultivate that.
All 4 of those, yeah.
Or even just like, you know, the levels could be variable, but as long as you have a good average, then you can make it.
I agree with that.
Because did it really matter to you how nice the boat was?
If it was booming.
Like if those
if
those 4 things were checked off, then any of those boats could have gone.
Yes, as long as the boat looks safe.
Yeah.
Like some boats are pulling up. I'm like, yo, that boat is not like that boat is looking like it's shaky.
Really?
Yeah, you can tell. Like, don't get me wrong. There were some like beautiful yachts, which I'm like, that's OD. And there were some yachts like, you know, that's standard. And there were some boats like, yo, that is a rowboat, and you should not be linked up with these big boys because that's not. Yeah,
that is not a yacht.
Certain ones, I'm like, yeah, but I agree. I don't think the boat needs to be like stellar, but as long as it looks safe and it can hold as much people on it, I don't really care.
All right.
Yeah, but like I said, whatever, it's cool. Also, thing I learned is Toronto women, no shade. Some Toronto women don't. One thing about me I've learned, men just appreciate, even if you're not attracted to him, banter. You know what I'm saying? Like just nice conversation, be respectful, not ready to say. Even if you just want to
like the average thing that a decent human being
yes,
can do.
yes. And that's literally what I'm saying.
People like when you talk nicely to them.
People like when you're
especially
a nice
like,
person.
Yes,
You're
especially
saying banter though. Not everyone can banter.
That's true. Maybe I can banter.
There you go.
But I'm just saying, men just like, you know, conversation, a little recognition.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like hopping on other people's boats. You gotta have
if you're
a little
guest.
Exactly. And that's something that I had in mind. Like, yo, if we're just hopping from boat to boat, we can't just go on and like pick up drinks. We gotta, you know, maneuver, banter, talk to these guys a little bit.
Because to the guys, it's like it's showing the fruits of their labor. I just dropped $1,000 on bottles, $1,000 on a boat, and no girl is even acknowledging me.
Yeah.
What? Now I'm gonna get angry.
Yeah, and my thing is like, I'm not saying you gotta like stroke his ego or whatever, but just chat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it was funny because like the first boat, like, okay, let's start moving. So we moved on to one boat. And also, you also need to, like, sometimes people need to help you onto their boat. So you'll look at people like, yo, that's a deep jump, and they'll put their hand out and grab you type thing.
Not as welcoming as like, oh, you're good.
Yeah,
like,
so you gotta kind of,
George just did a motion where you're like artistically holding your hand out. Like,
so you have to like, you know, trust people a little bit. So it'd be nice to converse with these guys. So when I have to come back, they know like, hey, yo, it's Shorty, come. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we hopped to one boat, blah, blah, blah. This guy was, I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. You know, oh, like this is a cool yacht, but you want a shot? Yeah, what's your name? Say his name was, I remember his name, I just won't say it. His name was John. Oh, John, nice, blah, blah, nice to meet you. I'm Zoe, He's introducing himself to all the girls. Nice to meet you. I'm John, blah, blah, blah. No girl remembered his name except for me. No girl remembered his name except for me.
That's a really good quality because I can't remember names for shit.
Same.
I'm not the best. But sometimes I'm good.
Yeah.
So, you know, things are going around, blah, blah, blah. Girls are taking drinks, asking him for the bottle, blah, blah. He'd be like, oh, what's my name?
Oh. Wow, dead.
Mute. And I'm like, it's
no
John.
name, no bottle.
Literally, no name. And I'm like, girl, it's John. Like, oh. And they'll be like, oh, can I have your vape? And he'll be like, do you remember my name?
I feel
and
like a
they'll
vape
be
is
like,
kind of...
and I'll be like, John, like, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, it's crazy that, like, you're the only woman that's, like, stepped on this boat that can actually remember my name. And I was like, I just feel like it's whatever.
I seen a video of Travis Scott signing autographs for kids, and he wouldn't sign it unless they could tell him their favorite song on his new album. Oh, God.
That's so annoying. That's a little annoying.
That reminds me of that.
But I get it. It's annoying, but I kind of get it.
What's my favorite song?
But even that.
Are you a real fan or are you selling it?
Yeah.
But go on.
And there were some men that, like, there was one guy, like, when we really started moving, he was like, first of all, I thought he knew my friend. That was the only reason why I was respectful. When I found out after that he didn't know her, I was like, bro, I would have told that guy to F off a long time ago.
Different guy, not John.
Not John. John was cool. This is a new guy. This is like an older kind of guy.
Okay.
So he's like, oh, like, guys, come with me. Like, I'm going to show you around, like, show you how to do Yacht Week type thing. So I thought he knew my homegirl. She was like, no, I don't know that, man. I'm like, bitch, you should have told me that. That was fucking annoying. So whatever. So he's like trying to like lead us, like bring us from yacht to yacht, show us like how yachts work, da 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 da. Oh, you know, guys try to like flex a little bit. This is a little man in like a polo Old Navy shirt, cargo shorts. Type
trying to mansplain Yacht Week.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, literally. So we're going da da da, all of that, this and that. He's showing us boat to boat to boat, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, come to my boat, ready to take. I see my homeboy up on one of like the top levels on the boat. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go up and say hi to him because I haven't seen him, whatever. So he's following us, and I'm like, you know, kind of like, nigga, move. You know what I'm saying? Like you're such a king. Like we don't know you. Like, you know, we're two women. Like I'm not like, thank you for trying to like hold it down, but like that's enough. But I'm holding it in because I think he knows my homegirl. So I'm looking at him like, okay. So whatever, we go upstairs, I'm saying hi to the guy. Look, this boat's kind of jumping. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of rocking up here, you know what I'm saying? So we're kind of chilling, music's going, da-da-da. And then the man goes, yo, can you stand beside me? This is the old annoying man. Can you stand beside me? And I'm like, for what? He's like, I feel like these girls think I'm a trick. And I was like, well, you look like a trick. And he was like, no, I look like a drug dealer. And I was like, no, you look like a trick.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, my friend posted it on her close friends. And I was like, no, you look like a trick. Like you're old in a cotton shirt and cargo shorts. You look like a trick.
His ego.
No, I look like a drug
wearing
dealer.
Glasses. Yeah, you look like a drug dealer. I don't know if you want to look like a drug dealer to attract these young women, but you don't.
Making
you
a plan and trying to look like a drug dealer is so
right?
wild.
And
Anyways.
that's what you wore?
So we finally let him go. But regardless, he was a weirdo. And like, man, one thing about me, I don't have no problem popping a man's bubble. Like, don't try to step to me. Even one guy on the boat, apparently one guy on the boat, he was a basketball player. He was like, yeah, I'm like 7 feet. I'm like, no, you're not. He's like, yeah, I know, I'm 7 feet. I'm like, no, you're not. And he pulled up his basketball stats. I'm like, you're probably 7 foot in the tallest Jordans. You are not 7 foot right now.
Well, how did it, okay, because I don't even know. Why would he even say that?
I don't know.
Did you ask him his height?
No. He asked me how tall am I, and I was like, oh, I'm like 5'7".
I know that play.
And he was like, oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
He really wanted you to ask it back.
I was like,
Why do you know that play though, Trezor?
Because I've done it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
but you're like,
I
what,
understand
6'3"?
that. In the right shoes.
Why you
Okay.
Why you try to flex that you're 6'2"? Why you try to flex that?
Yo,
That's
crazy.
it's an easy lane. This is, of course, you know, back in the days when it's like, no, not even like just like that. Just be like, this is like a younger thing.
Yeah, when you're younger. Okay.
And for me, why I used to do it is because, like people have said all the time, I present very short online.
Yeah,
You do.
So the height is kind of just like the icing
does.
like, on the cake.
Yeah.
So
He
after
does.
after
Not
I'm
very
already
short. You look like short, much shorter than you are.
My family, I told a story. When Tresor walked into my grandparents' house on, was it Thanksgiving? My family, you would have thought they saw a ghost. They were like, who the hell is that? And I was like, Tresor. And they were like, why is he so tall? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know his genes. They thought he was like this like little midget. Or little person, sorry. That was politically incorrect.
Yeah,
they thought he was like the small, little, short,
yeah.
like Kevin Hart funny guy, and I was like, no, he's tall. And they were like,
The silly little guy.
Yeah.
Zoe's silly little friend.
silly little friend. Yeah,
But no, yeah, it used to work. Like you just use it as the icing on the cake. That's all.
A lot of funny guys are short too. It just
yeah.
But yeah,
correlates.
anyways.
Yeah,
He
that
wasn't
was
7
he
foot.
wasn't. He was just annoying, and then we finally
So he was
ditched
like
him. But yeah,
6'9".
he was because I was like, yeah, I'm like, what are you like
6'8"?
6'9", 6'10"? He was like, no, you know, I'm like, no, taller, and I'm like, what, 6'11"? I'm like 7 foot. I'm like, you don't look 7 foot. Like, you're not 7 foot. But anyways, men are just.
You don't need to reach for 7 foot though. If you're 6'8", that's okay. Like
Yeah, I don't know why
that's not like.
It's the type of greed they talk about in the Bible. Like,
Yeah, you're just a glutton.
You're 6'8", lying about
You're
being
just
7
glutton bud. you can't hold 6'8". You need to be 7 foot. And on top of that, being 7 foot and people don't know who you are is crazy. Like that's not a. That's
I
not
think
sick.
I think Zoe knew who this person
No,
was.
I did not.
Oh no.
No, I
No,
did
but
not.
it's not
He was just
sick.
a tall guy.
You could be.
He was not no
6'8".
NBA player.
He was an
also.
NBA
No,
player.
he was
Oh.
just a basketball player. Like, he just played ball.
You could be 6'8" and no one knows who you are.
That's
like
crazy.
that can rock.
Yeah, 7 foot.
If you're 7 foot and people don't know who you are, you just look strange. So
There's
just
no
hold the
excuse,
6'8",
Yeah, because I mean, I've
like
seen
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I just
Downplay your height.
I didn't
Yeah.
think he was.
That's
Kevin Durant does downplay his height. But regardless, long story short, Toronto Yacht Week was very interesting. I think if next year it's a thing, I think like we should like rent our own boat.
Ooh, I like that.
I think we should rent our own boat and pull up.
That would be sticky too.
Why?
Why?
The capacity of a boat versus how many
Oh
people
yeah, our
we
list
would
would
know
be,
that would
yeah,
want
our
to
list
come.
would be tight.
How are you gonna cut down this list?
Our
to
list
this-
would have to be
25
so
people?
tight.
All of us have like 3+1s.
Impossible.
Yeah, our list would have to be so tight. Sorry.
Like that's tough.
like
that
a
would
party.
be tough.
Should do a pod on the boat.
No, I don't know about
that's not
potting on
happening.
the boat.
No.
We should have like sweepstakes.
maybe like a raffle.
Yeah.
with our friends to
Yeah,
go on
yeah.
the boat.
Yes.
Pull up to the boat pod.
That's crazy.
One family member, one friend, and one listener. That's it.
Hunger Games for the boat.
That's all we gotta do.
I'm already Zoe's listener. Can I be yours?
So for the boat I went on, it was my friend's his cousin. Like he got it situated with all of his people. He's like a hood man too.
Oh, okay.
But it's funny,
Oh,
and it's
the
funny
hoodmans.
when you like know hoodmans from before they were hoodmans, because
my
I don't
God.
see you as a hoodman,
Yeah,
even though you are one now, right? Like I still call you by your real name, you know. And I've been to one of his parties, and I was looking for him, and I was like, "Yo, where's?" Let's say his name is Jason. I went to someone. I'm like, "Yo, have you seen Jason?" They're like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Oh, damn."
He's scratching his head. What's his nickname now?
I was like, JK. Like, oh, he's like, I'm not like, come on, bro. I know you for real. But anyways, people watching on a vote is crazy because some people, men and women, just don't have like brought up, don't have etiquette from the beginning. So there was this one white girl, terrible outfit, by the way. I don't know why that was the outfit she chose on the boat. She looked like Meghan Markle in Suits with the kitten heels and the blazer type of. I was like, this is not the right place for you. But anyways, we were standing on one side of the street. Everyone was on the other side where the dock was. She came across the street because I guess she had to go pee. We were all chilling by my car. She didn't even like go around a bush, go around somewhere. There was like a little park bench, and she like squatted beside
Jesus
the
Christ.
bench, in like wide in the open. And we're
And
like,
pee?
What?
yes. And we're like, bro,
The white girl in kitten heels?
Yes.
Ew.
I'm like, yo,
Heathen.
this is disgusting. And I'm like,
So you saw her pee?
yes. And we're like, yo, does she not see us standing right here? Like, it's like if I was here, she was like there.
And then she got on your boat.
It's not my boat. She got on the boat that I was on.
Ew.
But
shit, I
also,
was
you could
joking,
tell
but-
that she was like,
Was her pee pussy? I'm sure she didn't wipe.
she did not wipe.
Where do you
Oh
think
my
it come
God.
from?
Did any of the niggas holler?
No, but she was mess. She was mess.com the whole time. From when we took off, because from when we took off, you could tell that she already had been drinking. And you could tell that, you know, when you get to a party and you know who's going to be the menace of this party
Oh, yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
She was that. And we clocked it early because from the beginning, she was like, oh, because I guess she was trying to talk to people, and she's like visibly drunk, so people aren't really giving her no type of energy. Now she goes back to her friend. She's like, I want to get off the boat. I want to get off. Like, everyone thinks I'm so weird and embarrassing, and I want to get. And her friend's like, no, please. And where they're like, oh my god,
Man,
like, please, just get off.
You saying
like,
all that?
Please, just get off.
You gotta tell her go for a swim.
Oh my God, Mucho.
What you mean? Why you trying to suss it now?
Go
Like,
for a
it was
swim.
crazy.
You know we got 2 hours on this thing.
So we were ducking her the whole time, and my friend is funny because she like came up the stairs. We're sitting here, and she came and said something to my friend, but she went like so close that he had to lean back. Like when she was talking to him, and I was crying. It was so funny. He had to lean back. She was bugging the whole time, and then at the end, like she just kept drinking, to the point where it got to one of those where it's like the boats tied up together. And her friends were hopping from boat to boat. Even one point they went on the land. And she was on our boat like, Jessica, are you really going to do that? Like, you're just going to leave me on the boat? Jessica said...
The white girl?
Her friend.
Oh.
Her friend chucked up the deuces and went in the next boat.
I love it.
That's how you know. This is how you know you're...
That's not your dog.
That's not good. I don't
That's
like
not.
that.
Yeah, it's not your dog.
Because that's who she came with.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not nice. That's
Luckily, like my homegirls, like they were trying to like be cool with her to just keep her out of harm's way, but she was doing way too much, and I don't like that. She
was crashing out.
Yeah, it was. And then, like literally to top it off, we're on the way back to the dock. We're probably 100 meters from the dock. She's like, I want another shot of Casamigos. I'm like, oh my God. And for her grand finale,
Grand finale's crazy.
for her grand finale, she takes the shot of Casamigos and instantly projectile vomits over the side of the boat. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, nah. This is crazy. I'm like, bro, this is insane. Like, it was disgusting.
Oh.
I had fun though.
Yeah.
I had fun though.
And then I saw you a couple hours later. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that's what the
I
boat
had
was
fun
saying.
though. Some people who will remain nameless definitely took a few of those bottles off the boat.
Wait, what do you mean took a few of those bottles off the boat? Like took them home?
I don't know if you remember, I posted like crates of Casamigos and stuff. Let's just say a couple of those bottles went missing.
Yeah, you probably took them out.
I didn't. I actually didn't.
Leaving with something.
Literally.
A couple people left with a couple things.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Because it was a drought back then. I'm like,
Yeah.
how's there so many Casamigos? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was a drought, so you know what was going on.
Some prayers were answered yesterday.
It is really
Crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we move on, do we want to do Dear Relentless Diary now? Because we always save it to the end. Maybe we should start.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
switch
let's
it up.
do it. Yeah.
Okay, well, we have 2 this week. We have an email. The subject is Help Us Sis Out. So, hi, Relentless Gang. Let's start from the beginning. Hi, Relentless Gang. I've been a long-time listener and really love what y'all do. First, happy late birthday, Zoe. Y'all, I appreciate the birth. Listen, I think this episode might be the last we're allowed for birthday wishes. You know, like what's the cutoff for, which I very much appreciate. I'm not dissing.
my
But
God.
you know, people say
Appreciate it.
happy birthday, it's like, or happy belated. I'm like, yo, it was like 4 weeks ago. Like,
Happy belated is 2 weeks max.
okay, we didn't hit the 2 week mark. So y'all got until this
We didn't?
episode. No, we did.
We did.
We did a long time
on
ago.
Saturday.
Yeah. So low key, I appreciate the birthday wish, but I think it's expired. So if you do write in moving forward, you also have to mention the birthday. I appreciate it, but
So you're not like one of those women that like do it's my
This
birthday
whole
month.
month is
Yeah.
my birthday
I
month.
do. And you're first of all, Tresor's,
No, it's not.
Tresor's girlfriend's also born in July. So when I see her out and I'm like, oh, I don't
she
want
does
to
that
drink,
too.
she's like, it's July, bitch, and I'm like, oh, okay, I have to.
She's a
So
birthday month person.
I do agree with the birthday month thing, but I just like, you don't tell me happy birthday the whole month of July. Like, it's not like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But regardless,
She'll take it for this one.
I very much appreciate it. First, happy late birthday, Joe. I was at the party, but never got a chance to say it to you. Oh, thank you. After listening to Homegrown episode 25, okay, I decided to listen to Take My Shot too. Okay.
Wait, what?
While I was at your birthday party, there
my
was a
God.
very attractive guy with twists standing near the unused section of the bar next to the booths in what looked like a yellow champion shirt. but I couldn't make out the logo on the front. Well, girl, if it's champion, then that's the logo, no? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. He checked all the boxes, but that just made me even more nervous to speak to him. My friends were pushing me to go talk to him, but I just couldn't do it. We even waited to see if he was there with a group, but he seemed to be alone most of the night. I tried the typical stare. I know that one. Until he notices, but I must have gotten lost in the sea of people. After a few drinks of liquid courage, I had worked up enough confidence to talk to him. I took a quick bathroom break to make sure I was looking A1, but when I came back out, my friends told me he had left.
Damn, that's
My
the worst.
hope is that he's a regular listener as well, or he has friends who listen and will write in. If he does, please give him this email. It would be much appreciated. Are we like a
This
dating
thing
app?
has
I don't
become
know,
a
man.
matchmaking.
Like,
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know what you guys want us to do,
This is
man.
Hinge,
Like,
Tinder, Relentless, the segment. Like,
I don't know
We're
what
not
you guys
getting
want us to
sponsored.
do, man. I don't know.
Hey,
I
man.
don't know what
I'm
you guys
kind of
want
with
us
it
to
though.
do.
Like,
Yeah,
all right.
we love love, man.
I hope he's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even
Black
But
love.
also the girl, that party was 2 weeks ago. I don't remember who was wearing what that day.
But
Yeah,
also,
a yellow
my thing is
champion shirt.
with these things, baby girl.
Baby girl.
If he's listening, we don't know who you are to send him to you.
She said
No,
send him
send
the
the email.
email. So maybe he would have to be like, oh, yo, I heard the episode. I was the guy in the yellow
Yeah.
shirt.
My
And-
at is blah blah blah.
No.
No, he would message us
Yeah.
and say, I was the
We'd
guy in
give
the
the
yellow
email.
shirt. And then I
Yeah.
would give him the email.
Yeah, he'd have to say my at is
Oh,
blah
yeah.
blah
Or
blah.
you have to DM us or something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
Hope yellow shirts listening.
And
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
Hopefully,
I don't
he's
know. Hopefully,
listening.
girl. But like I said, that party was also. I can't help because I don't remember what I was wearing that day. So
It was dark. I didn't
let
see what it
alone
was.
what anyone else was wearing.
You're
But
supposed to be vulnerable, get things off your chest. Now it is spotted.
yo, there was some
Remember spotted?
spotted. Yes. Our podcast segment has become
Oh, spotted at Relentless is crazy. Spotted at Relentless. Damn. But it seems like our listeners have chemistry with each other.
That's cute. I like that.
Black love.
But I hope he writes
You don't
in.
know that she's
Yeah, I
black.
guess.
Yeah, we don't know that he's. I mean,
you don't know
we're
that-
assuming because most of our audience is black, but we don't know that they're black.
It was dark in there, but
But regardless, I hope he's listening. And honestly, before we move on, girls, get the fucking courage,
Shoot
man.
your shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot the
2024.
damn shot.
I
Like,
need
don't get me wrong. I do enjoy a good like eye fuck, but like, let's be for real. It like shoot the shot.
Because
It's not. Men are so easy,
The worst thing he could say is no.
and he's probably not saying no.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on now.
Niggas don't say no.
Like, men are so easy.
You have to have you either have to have a
We're not
girl
disputing this
or
at all.
they have to think they're ugly
yeah.
to say no. And even if they're ugly, I still might not say no because I want to be nice. Like I might give you my info, but I'm not gonna like talk to you. So you can at least get
issue.
it off that you got. You know,
You're giving your IG to any woman that approaches you?
not any. Some.
How do you not? How do you not do it?
If
I was
she's
actually
being
gonna
nice
say.
enough, you
I was
will.
gonna say at this point,
You have
like
to.
over the last few years, I don't think I could get that off. I can't get the like, not give my Instagram because like you're gonna find it.
Yeah. Facts.
So yeah.
But before you're
But
a
I
public
haven't-
figure,
I haven't really had a because also with Instagram, I'm not too like picky with Instagram. My
Yeah, I'll
phone
gi- I'll
number
give
is
anybody- yeah.
Instagram. If
There
I
we
meet
go.
you
Yeah.
and you ask me to follow you, I'll follow you. I don't care. But
Yeah.
a phone number,
I don't know about follow you.
I don't care. I'll follow if I met you
If
in
I met you, I'll
person
follow
and
you.
like
I
you're
don't-
cool.
Yeah, I'll follow you. I
I'll
don't
follow
care.
you. I don't
Maybe
care.
from a man's perspective, it's different.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
number's
I guess.
serious.
As a woman, I'm like, The number, yeah, no, you're not getting a number out of me. A lot of men
you
are
know what's
not getting a
crazy?
number
When
out
I
of
was
me.
in these streets, though, I never wanted a number, though.
Same.
I never wanted a number.
Really?
I never
Same.
wanted a
Instagram.
number.
You have to start with the
I wanted an
socials.
Instagram because what am I gonna say? Like, good morning, beautiful. Like,
And you
what are
have
we gonna
nothing
do?
You have
Like,
nothing to work
Yeah.
on.
Love is dead.
No,
Yes.
but what are we gonna talk? I mean,
Text her.
it's even annoying to a woman. Do you want to have a
no,
random
you're right. The good morning, beautiful is annoying, but
like,
What
yo, what you
cares?
saying today? Oh yeah, what you into? Like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
didn't like any of that. Yeah.
You have to pull a convo out of thin air if it's
On the
just
there you go on the
text.
text.
Instagram. At least you can like
Respond to
find
stories.
some-
When they created reply to story, oh my god,
That
because
shook
that
the
didn't
streets
exist
up.
for a little bit.
no, you couldn't do that.
When they created reply to story, that changed the game.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that changed the game.
it definitely
Fuck
did.
a number at that point, or forget a number. Sorry.
I
Word.
just, reply to
Definitely.
story is just such an easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, it's effective for sure,
Very effective.
but it's almost like too easy of a layup.
You want
know what I'm
more of a
saying?
chase?
A little bit.
You like
No.
to kill your
Yeah.
food before
But
you
you
eat
have
it.
to. But you
Yeah.
have to pass stages though. I'm not gonna attempt to get your number if I can't even get the reply to
To
story,
the story.
off.
Okay, fair.
Like, I
Because
would-
I
It's a
sometimes
good
I don't be
temperature check,
replying
yeah.
to the reply to story.
It's a temperature
And,
check.
yeah,
Or the
and that's
energy
cool.
in the reply or anything
Yeah,
like that.
that's
If it's
fair.
just like the reply, it's like, all right, maybe
It works.
it's got some work to do.
There's been people that I was trying to talk to that I waited for months
Yeah.
till they posted something
Yeah.
that like I could
That was
actually
perfect.
reply to.
Oh, I know who.
Because you know certain girls where like all they'll post is like
Yeah.
a dinner or like a bag,
Right, or like a
the
charity event.
environment.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets tough.
It
Sometimes
gets
you
tough.
have to, you know.
Yeah.
I said wait for months. That's
I waited for
hilarious.
months.
Just a sniper
Just
laying.
to strike at the right time.
That
See?
is hilarious.
He's working hard for it.
Oh
Just in a
god.
different way.
So what's the next
Anyways,
joint?
the second one is this one's actually I like briefly read it, but okay. So, Dear Relentless Diary, am I the asshole for going to the police immediately when I
Oh my god!
chill. Can I get through?
yeah.
It better be bad.
Dear Relentless Diary, am I the asshole? It is bad for going to the police immediately when I found out my parents took out debt in my name. My parents took out credit cards and loans in my name. It was fine when they were paying the bills, but they got behind. I don't have a key to the mailbox, so I never saw the bills or anything. I just finished my third year of university, and I was going to move out. That would require me to get a credit check and stuff. My parents freaked out and forbid me from moving out. They said it was stupid and that I would waste money on moving out and I could save money living at home. They don't like my boyfriend, so I thought that was their issue. But no, I was wrong. Long story short, I am $60,000 in debt because of them. I cannot afford to pay that off. I told them that they needed to clear the debt immediately and change the house rules so my boyfriend could spend the night. They said that they didn't have the money to pay the debt and that I could not strong arm them into changing the rules of their house. I called my auntie and asked if I could please stay with her for a bit. She let me and asked me a lot of questions. Then showed me a dozen Reddit posts about parents screwing their kids' futures over the same way and their kids allowing it. I went to the police and reported it. My parents got arrested and charged. They're furious with me. I know they didn't spend the money on me. I do not know what they did spend it on. I don't care. I feel bad for them, but I'm not letting them fuck up my future. Am I the asshole?
Wow.
Holy smokes!
This is a very
Thank
solid
you for being
question.
vulnerable. Wow, that's a scenario.
Wow.
Who wants to go first?
What race is she?
I don't know what race she is. I'm not going to say.
Yeah,
Even if I knew, I wouldn't say.
That's
irrelevant.
I mean, I'll chime in. No, you're not the asshole. You'd be an absolute like
Dickhead.
Yeah, like you'd be a dickhead if you just let it happen. Sending, I don't know, calling the police.
Yeah, is there like a less invasive
A
way?
little maybe rash, because I don't know if you wanted them to be arrested. Like, because it sounds like you're surprised they got arrested.
But are they wrong?
Who's
Are
wrong?
the parents wrong?
Like, no, is she like that? Are she the asshole? They, them.
She's
I
not
don't-
that. She's not the
Is it a
asshole.
she? We know for sure it's she.
I didn't even know if she's.
Yeah,
let's
no,
just
she
see-
did.
let's-
She
she
said she
said-
had a boyfriend.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, we're assuming.
Yeah,
But
I'm
let's.
assuming.
I think it's a she.
We'll just say
We'll
she.
assume it's a she.
Yeah, I don't think you're the asshole. I think it might have been a little bit too rash to call the police on your parents.
But it's tough because like what other
That's really your life, though.
like
But
It is
unless
your
you-
life.
And plus, like the only other thing you could do is I guess sue them, but you need money to sue them.
that's why I'm kind of like, does that help your situation?
Probably because
Calling
I guess
the police,
because I guess if now this is
fixing your
documented,
credit.
if this is documented, I feel that, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. I assume that if it's now documented, it's a criminal.
Offense.
It's a criminal
fraud.
offense. So now, like,
Yeah, there you go.
I
They're-
don't
they're-
have
yeah.
to handle this now. Now the government or whoever is gonna handle this.
People get scammed though all the time, and their credit gets fucked up. Like, knowing and proving that it's a crime, isn't your credit still gonna be fucked
You know what?
up though?
You know what?
Yes,
I'm
it-
with her though, because my bad. I was see, you weren't being rash. I was being rash because she asked the parents to pay back the 60,000. Maybe
said no.
even get on a plan or something
Said
like
they
that.
ain't got it.
So it seems like she extended that olive branch. If that olive branch was denied, and she said she can sleep over with her boyfriend too, which is another side
There's
thing.
no way-
I don't know
hey.
why. I mean, you added that, and I get why.
Yeah.
But still, that was kind of random. But if that olive branch was extended, the parents slapped it away, then the next measure has to be either a civil or a criminal one. So I really can't get mad at you now. Like now that I really think over the whole story, I can't get mad at you for calling the police on your parents. No, you're not the asshole.
You know the part that it turned for me? At first, I was kind of like, I don't know. You know, calling the police on your parents. But when she said that they were lying to her for why she can't move out, that's when I'm like, okay, now I don't feel bad because now they're being sneaky.
Yeah.
I feel like if they were honest and we're like, we're transparent, we're like, we needed this to save the house and our credit's messed up, but we're gonna try to help you even though we don't have it right now, but we're gonna try to work something out. Like if they were helpful and you call the police, then I'd be like, okay. But they don't seem helpful. She seems like she doesn't have any other options.
Yeah.
And she can't even, her little boyfriend can't even sleep over at the house. You owe me 60 bands and my man can't sleep at the house? Come on.
Now I'm wondering if the parents allowed that, she would have been like, all right.
Keep the 60 bands. That's cool. No.
But yeah, no, I don't think you're wrong. I definitely can see, especially if you're black, I can see that not going over well within your family. But
because a lot of black parents have that, like, I'm your parent, I can do whatever I want, doesn't matter, and you still have to respect me at the end of the day because I gave you life. And that's a very toxic mentality.
And black people have the like hold it down mentality. And on top of that, can you imagine like your immigrant parents getting taken out in handcuffs?
Oh God. And then everyone in your family finds out, and then you get yelled at by your aunties and your
like
grandma, and you look crazy because you called the police on your parents.
I also think it's like, if in this, I think they expressed this, that it wasn't like the debt that was accumulated wasn't for the greater good of them, you know? Because I have heard of this scenario and situation in the context of the parents genuinely trying to do stuff for their family, like trying to, obviously it fucks up the credit and you didn't, but like, to be so just like, no, we like self-indulgent on that end. That would make me very, I don't know if I would call the cops. But so, I get it. You're not the asshole.
I'm gonna land this plane before we move on. No, you're not the asshole. Yes, parents can be, just because you're a parent does not make you a good person. Parents can be very terrible people. I am on the side of, if you take out, because I know people personally who are very close to me who've been in the same situation, that their parents take out car loans and blah, 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 and completely fuck up their credit, that when it's time for them to get a house or a car, they are completely screwed. So, and I've seen the effects that have on people. You're not the asshole. And honestly, I don't really blame you for calling. If you, like I said, if you extended the olive branch and you like, listen, I need this money back, like I just or you're in your third year of school, obviously, you know, you're trying to graduate or whatever, and you need this money or you need your name cleared, like your hands are kind of tied. Your parents are kind of shitty people, not to be disrespectful, but them doing that is a very shitty move. And I know a lot of people who have parents who do shitty things with money, whether it's their money, whether they maneuver money, they manipulate money, they manipulate their credit. Parents do that a lot. And I never think you're the asshole for taking a deeper method of either getting it back or clearing their name. At the end of the day, you're a person, right? Whether they gave birth to you or not, you're a person, you're an adult, you need to live. And credit is everything. If you don't have credit, you don't have shit. So for them to just so frivolously, you know, take out credit cards or whatever in your name, $60K is a lot of, that's someone's salary.
A lot of bread.
That's a lot of fucking money to pay back.
That's a good degree here.
And and now you're expected to pay that back as a college student in this economy, trying to get an apartment or a house or something.
Some people don't see $60K net in their life, and they have to pay that back. So you're already $60K deep.
Who doesn't get $60K in their life?
No, I'm saying people don't see that net in their life. Like people. You think the average person has $60,000 savings?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'm saying people don't see that.
Savings?
No, I'm just saying people don't
don't make that
net. But my thing is, that's money that you have out of everything.
Yeah.
People don't just have. I'm saying she would need $60K cash to come out of that hole.
No facts.
No way.
So I'm saying the average person is not seeing No one has 60K. I can pay off this debt.
Yeah, I got you.
What?
I got you.
So my thing, she can get a 6-figure job in the next X amount of years.
Yeah.
You're still paying 60K debt off.
It's gonna take a long
That's a
time.
lot.
You know how
of
long
money.
that's gonna come out of? What?
Even on a payment plan, $100-something a month, you're paying for like 20 years.
More
bro.
than that.
30
Yeah.
years.
Like, and then you factor in interest. What? It's
Yeah.
curtains for her, low key. Them. So it's like,
Yeah, I mean, there's smooth ways. Still, maybe their
Yeah.
parents could remortgage or something. Maybe they could figure it
And
out.
I feel like
I
there's,
don't know, man. It's sticky.
there's
Her
credit.
parents are irresponsible. End of the day.
Yeah,
But there's like credit companies that will
yeah.
handle that. But I don't know how any of that works and stuff.
I heard that there's companies, some Asian, I think it was Japan or Korea, one of those places where they were saying there's companies that people get so indebted and just have so many, they're owing so much, and they just help people get off the grid. And it's like made specifically for people who just
Damn.
accumulate debt and stuff. So,
Accumulate debt, or is that
Off
that's like
the grid,
witness
eh?
protection?
You just like move them to another country type shit.
well, just like they make it so that they can't find you, and that's basically giving you a new life. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
credit
I mean,
is don't play around with it.
very sad situation. I hope you figure it out.
Yeah.
Do I think that, and the fact that her aunt was even showing her like Reddit threads, like, yo, people go through this. Maybe her aunt was also supportive of her calling the police. I don't know. But I mean, but literally, what else could you do? Like, how do you explain to, I don't know, a credit union or something like, hey, my parents took out money in my name. Like, how do I fix it? Like, I don't,
Yeah.
like, it's hard. So maybe you
And
have to
they're not
report them
being
for
helpful.
fraud. Rotted.
Tough.
For real. But I hope you figured that out. But I don't think you are the
yeah,
asshole. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, the clear answer is she's
Bottom
not
line
the
is, I
asshole.
don't think you're the asshole.
Fraud is
Hell
the
no.
worst, bro.
Tell
Have you ever
me.
got like fraud on your account?
Yes. Multiple times.
It's such.
Oh, yeah,
I be getting so mad.
I mean, not really. I've like lost credit cards and like homeless people ran it up, but
Really?
yeah, that's regular Toronto shit.
I mean,
if you drop your credit
Run
card,
it up like how much though?
I mean, there's a limit. So it's happened twice. Both times I lost my wallet, but I'm happy for them. They run it up, and then I call the credit card company, and then they clear it
And
up.
they clear it
I
out.
had
And
this
then,
happen.
yeah, victimless crime to me. Turned
Yeah.
out,
I lost. I lost about 300 the last time.
300.
but then you get it back.
Yeah, I lost like
I
200.
just saw the
150.
notification like
Yeah.
Canadian Tire 150, Rexall 150, and I'm standing in McDonald's like,
Oh my god!
wait a minute.
Oh my
Wait
god!
a minute. And I'm looking through my wallet and my credit card. Both of my credit cards were gone.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Oh,
So
so,
I
they
think-
they pickpocketed?
I think
Card by card?
someone. I think because I came from the gym. I think
Ah,
someone
yeah.
at the gym like broke into the locker and stole my credit cards.
Card by card's hilarious.
That's insane.
Yeah,
But that-
and that's all they took. Just the 2 credit cards.
Shout out to them.
And run it up quick before you lock it.
I rate that though. If you're a thief, do that. Don't take my whole wallet.
Yeah, that's a very inconvenient.
Take my
Not to
credit
get a new
cards.
health card.
Yeah,
I don't gotta go to
Just like
Service
IDs.
Ontario.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Everybody wins.
I've lost a wallet and someone returned the wallet to my crib with like and took the cash, but like
Service fee.
Yeah. Well, honestly,
I'm
the
not mad at
reverse
it.
of that is I lost my and one thing about me, I'm notorious for losing my wallet. Like guys, from when I was
I've
like
seen you lose your wallet
from when I
twice.
was like 20. Like I
Known
one thing
you
about
since
me, like
2020.
my friends, huh?
said I've seen you lose your wallet twice, and we've been doing this since 2020.
Yeah, like even my friends
crazy.
know. They're like, bro, oh, your wallet again. Like every time I'm like, oh my god, my wallet. Even my mom's like, again, like it's crazy.
Yeah, it gets bad.
So one time I lost my wallet on the road. Like so, I was on the way to the podcast. This was like maybe like last year.
I remember the
Yes.
episode vividly.
I put my wallet.
Yeah.
I was pumping gas. Put my wallet on the car. Drove off and lost my wallet at an intersection. And I was like freaking out. I had to drive, whatever. Long story short, I didn't end up finding it. Went home, canceled all my cards, went home the next day, was pissed off, blah, blah, blah. Also, because it's a freaking Louis Vuitton wallet. So I was annoyed I lost that more than anything. Bro, I got the wallet in Italy. I was pissed.
That's why you just gotta get the Panda Buy one.
Yeah. So then, at the end of the day, like my work day, my doorbell rings, and it's a cute little black guy, like a little kid, and he's like, oh, like, I was on my scooter, and I found your wallet, and he had my ID, and all my cash was in there. I just emptied my whole wallet and gave it to him. I gave him all the cash in my wallet.
How much cash
yeah,
is
you
it?
blessed them.
I think I had like $80. But still, regardless, I would have lost that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying? And
sure,
he
for
didn't have to come and do that.
Yeah.
So I was
Y'all
like,
You
listen,
set him on a
Cash.
good trajectory for being a good human being.
Yeah,
like
right.
he's gonna.
yeah. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And I looked inside and I was like, look, he peeked. I was like, oh my god. I was like, everything's in there. He's like, yeah. And I was like, man, told this.
That's funny.
If there's 40 in there, would you give the 40 back?
I mean 40 back.
Like you had 80. Let's say he took out 40, he gave it back to you.
Would you
Oh!
notice?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I was just so excited to get my wallet back. I
I'd
probably
hold
just would have
that.
just
You'd hold
bought
I
it.
would hold that if that happened. I'm like,
Yeah, I feel like I just did it. Can
I
you
got my
imagine
wallet
just-
back. I don't have to go to service center.
Facts.
Fuck.
Yeah. But okay, next one. Do we want to go? Well,
Across
like
the border?
kind of light. Yeah. Do we want to go across? I mean, regardless of the next topics, we're going across the border. But do we
shit.
want to go light across the border or a little bit deeper across the border?
Let's go light first.
Okay. Love Island USA.
Okay.
Everyone who this is spoiler alert. I hope everyone watched it because everyone knows who the winners are. Serena and Cordell won, which is the black couple, Odell Beckham Jr.'s younger brother.
Really good TV.
And Serena. Great TV.
Them
Love
two.
Island USA.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. I'm super excited. Also, like, it's kind of a cheat code because they had Odell, literally, like, Odell Beckham Jr., one of the best NFL players out, is, like, endorsing his little brother. So I'm sure
one of the
that-
most,
was
one of
he
the
on the
most
finale?
famous.
Who?
I don't know about
Like
the
You
Odell
don't think
pulled up.
Odell's one of the most famous football players?
famous, not best.
Now.
Didn't I say?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
You said
You
best.
said best.
I
but
said
it doesn't
best?
matter.
Okay, whatever.
It's okay.
Most known,
Him
famous.
him on the Giants was one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But for all
But
his
anyways.
tearing his ACL 100 times or his knee, whatever.
Yeah,
but
shout
regardless,
out
he
to
was
those
one of the best and the finest, but regardless.
Oh, OBJ's are bad?
Yeah,
Zoe
I
likes
love
light skinned guys. We said
Calm
this.
down.
Oh, I thought he was
calm
too zesty
down.
for you.
Calm down. I don't think he's a little bit short.
Oh.
He's short for sure.
Yeah. See, this is how I know Zoe moves her goalposts.
Yeah.
Because how Odell acts, you say is icks. The dancing, the dangly earrings.
He doesn't wear the dangly earring anymore.
All right.
And the thing is, I didn't really like OBJ back then. When he cut off his hair, like that blonde shit he had, ugh, I didn't like. When he cut off his hair and it was all black, with the
You know,
waves.
man, that had the Odell haircut.
I
the
hated
light-skinned
that
dudes
haircut.
Yeah.
So
tried
many
that.
guys had it. I hated
He started
it.
a crazy
It was
wave.
that, and then the tapered blowout. Like that was the.
I hated that
these
haircut.
niggas haircut.
But
Like,
when
dude started
Odell
that.
cut his hair and he was just like his natural hair color, like waves or like. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
what was that noise? I need a sound effect for
Black
that.
Panther.
OBJ's getting her hot.
Turn into
Okay,
a
all right.
rattlesnake.
You turn into the step your money up guy.
Fix your face. What's the problem?
Yeah, go crazy.
Anyways,
yeah.
regardless. So
Putting that on
whatever.
the board. Need that on like.
They won. So regardless, yeah,
What did they
Serena,
get when they win?
$100,000. And you either have the choice
Odell
to
couldn't just let him hold that? He has it.
He went through all of that.
Like, what are you playing
and
for
it's
here?
funny, bro. I'm telling you, the Love Island producers have the time of their lives this season because they got Odell to call in, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
Good
like
TV.
Odell, like
That's
it
To
was
call
great.
in to where?
Love Island.
Good TV.
Oh, I haven't seen the show.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I didn't get
how
that
the
far.
show? Yes.
Is he riding the OBJ wave in there?
No. He's not. He's not. So when he first came in, like in his interview, he says they ask him who's like your idol or like who you looked up to, and he goes, "Oh, my older brother is Odell Beckham Jr." But he doesn't mention it in the season for like a couple episodes in. So like no one knows until I think something comes up and they do a challenge and it's like how many girls have you ghosted? And his number was like 1,000.
Who?
Cordell.
What?
It was a challenge and the question was how many girls
I
have
know what you said, but
Yes.
what the answer? What?
Yes. So when they saw
1,000?
when they revealed the number, they were all like, "What the hell?" Explain that. And he was like, "Oh, he's like my older brother's Odell Beckham Jr." He's like, and usually when I meet girls, the first thing they bring up is, "Oh, can I meet OBJ?" Or "Oh." So he's like, and when I hear that, I just ghost them.
Oh, okay,
So I
okay.
think he's being dramatic, but I think, and that's how it came up in the show, and they're all like, "Oh, what the hell? Your older brother's OBJ."
I believe 1,000 then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
That's
what he was saying.
easy. Easily 1,000.
Yeah.
Odell's brother could. Yeah.
So and he's a good-looking guy too. He's young, but he's like 20. But he's a younger kind of cute Odell.
Yeah, Turbo 2.2.
No, shut up.
Yes. I don't know. I feel like
no, I wouldn't.
Zoe's driving the Turbo
No. I would not drive the Turbo 2.2. Not on that one. But regardless, anyways.
I didn't like.
and
Continue.
So yeah, and there's a segment of Love Island where some people get their families to call in, or they can get their family. And he was one of them, and OBJ called in. So it was like their dad, his godmom, and then OBJ, and they had him on like the Zoom screen. He was like, "Hey, bro."
Good producing.
Great. I know they were in there.
Good
They were
producing.
giddy when they got Odell to call in. They were giddy.
Smash or
So
pass
this was
videos
on a
like
family
that.
day?
This was on the family call day. Yeah. So when
family call day. Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes. So they like their family will call them and like, oh yeah, like blah blah, like I'm watching the show. And so Odell called Cordell.
So U.S. don't got the UK budget, right? Because the UK they be flying the family in.
Yeah, that's new though. I didn't. Do they always do
Every
that?
year they do that.
I didn't
The
know.
U.S. they just go on Zoom.
Do you want to see the
Yeah,
family flown in, or do you want OBJ? Like this is
I want to
TV.
see OBJ flown in.
Odell ain't got no time to be flying to
Facts.
Fiji.
Yeah, be happy with the appearance.
Yeah,
Facts.
and he was telling Cordell's girl like, "Oh yeah, we gotta get you to Miami to come to a game and da da da." And she was like, "Ah, da, da. Yeah." I know people are sick. I know girls who applied for Love Island who didn't get in are sick.
Yeah. Or even any girls that curved him. At the beginning.
He was locked in on her though. There was one other girl from Casa Amor who was like locked in on him, but he curved it. Yeah, she was a bird. He curved it. But regardless, towards the end. But anyways, so
I
regardless.
still don't like how, like,
Selena's kind of mean, no?
Selena or Serena?
Serena.
Oh,
Serena is like when she gets mad, she gets mean. And I don't like people that get mean when they're mad.
Yeah.
You could be upset at me, but now like I'm bringing you food and you're smacking the plate on my chest and like, come on. Like, that would have got me.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in the wrong, you ain't gotta disrespect me now.
That's the thing. I haven't seen the whole show, but there's some clips I can't even finish because she's just like belting, just yelling at the top of her lungs to this guy.
She was paging him.
Yeah, I can't watch this TV for this reason.
She paged
I gotta-
him for a good 2 days. She paged him for 2 days.
I don't like women with that temperament, but to each their own.
And he's there like trying to like banter with her and go back and forth.
I like that though. I'm time out before. Listen, 'cause I know your head popped up. Whack-a-mole. Calm down. Listen, chill. I don't agree with the temperament, but I liked that he wasn't escalating it. Let me repeat myself. I don't
He wasn't
agree
fighting fire with fire,
with her temperament, but I like the way that he was not escalating it. Because she would be like, "You a fucking piece of shit." He'd be like, "Well, let's talk about why I'm a piece of shit."
Why am I a piece of shit? Tell me what I do. I'm a piece of shit.
That's stuff that I'm like, oh my god.
That's how you know you're stressed.
She's stronger than me. Because from when he said that, I would have been like,
when you're a guy, when you're a guy and you're arguing with a girl and your hands are like this, that's how you know it's serious. Bro. You're like, yo, what? Like, at this point, you're defeated. You're helpless.
But men start
you don't
doing
know
this.
what to do.
yeah, they are helpless for real.
My only problem with their relationship, it's not even with their relationship, it's just the reception to it. Because them two, they'll figure it out. If they like each other, that's lit.
For sure.
But my only problem with the reception to their relationship is that their relationship is a mood board for the people that tweet shit like nonchalant boyfriend times crazy girlfriend equals perfect. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why are you doing that to the person that's chill?
Yeah.
Why does he deserve that?
Yeah. No, I agree. And the thing is, I have a temperament, but not that bad. Like, I won't, like, yell and scream and, like, fingers in the pointing, but I'll definitely get a little, like, bro, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
I'll
cool.
hold it. But I'm not gonna, like, completely, like, wild out, flip shit over, fingers in the face, yell top of the lungs type shit. She was on that type of time.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I
not doing
get
that.
it because he was wrong.
Yeah, she was
but
hurt.
I
She was
feel
really
like
hurt.
to me, she was kind of just a little bit.
Just real quick, so
You're wilding
this
a
doesn't turn into a
little
recap of the whole show.
Yeah.
What exactly did he do? Just Casa flirting type shit?
He
was, like, very physical with another girl.
In Casa Amor.
In Casa Amor.
and brought her back.
And brought her back. Yeah.
He brought her back?
Yeah, which I think is where he really messed up. Because I think, in my opinion, just the way that she was going about it, I think if he was physical with that girl and didn't bring her back, she might be like, yo, still pissed, but like, he could pull off I was just trying to explore something. The fact that he brought Shorty back, she was like, oh, so you're standing on it and you're going to bring this bitch back into my face? I think that's what it was.
Right. And then his take, I think, was that now it's coming back. And his take was like, I didn't get much reassurance before I left.
Yes.
Okay, I remember.
Regardless.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the actual thing that I want to talk about is there's another guy on the show. His name is Kendall. I believe he's half black, half white. He said he was black.
He says he's black.
Whatever.
He looks kind of Dominicanish.
Yeah. Whatever. Half black, half white, both black. He's like in love with this girl, Nicole, like all down. Like he told her that he loved her, like the last episode, like locked in.
Is that the other black girl?
No, she's like half white, half Filipino,
looks
I believe.
Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he basically told her he loved her. She didn't say it back, but not in like a bad way. But she's like, I'm just not ready, which I completely
That
understand.
can't ever be.
That's fair.
Why were they open?
Yeah. So whatever. Now I just kept seeing tweets about like, oh, y'all are so wrong for leaking that video of Kendall, this, and that, and I'm like. Leaking video of Kendall. Like, oh my God, whoever posted that video of Kendall, like, you're going to hell, Ray Tay Tay. So I'm like, so me, curiosity killing the blood clot cat, I go search Kendall Love Island video on Twitter. Bro, I clicked the video. This man, did you see it?
Well,
I don't watch Love Island. This is news to me.
Before you say this, is it actually him or are they just saying
it is him, and he did make a statement. His face is in it 4K.
Oh, he was.
Cause that's why Loki wants to see it. So like maybe they're wilding. He's in it. It's
so
him.
what happened in the video?
So
Because I didn't see it.
He
you want
is.
her to explain this for real? But go ahead.
No, let's
We need to explain it.
Okay.
I need to know what happened.
So the camera is in front of a bed. He is on all fours, spread butt cheek. Like booty hole spread to the camera, flexing booty hole. Stands back up, smacks his ass, turns around, peace in the camera, flexes, and then the camera shuts off.
And you can see his dome.
You can see his face. Face, booty hole, penis. All of it.
You know what's
Did
crazy?
he like used to do OnlyFans?
So
or something?
that's what people are saying.
Oh,
like,
he was getting the bag.
people are like, is
He's
this
on a
OnlyFans
sketch
content?
tape?
Like, what is this?
Yo.
But then he made a statement saying like, because they don't have their phone in Love Island. So imagine you are in Love
Oh,
Island.
you come back to that.
You are falling in love. People are seeing you on TV. You come back and your
home and it's
booty
just
hole
holes.
is circling Twitter.
Did they be not knowing about like
They don't know
political stuff?
any. They
So
don't
they didn't
know
know Trump.
They didn't know
off the
about
grid.
Trump. They're off the grid.
Holy shit.
I remember
They're
Love
off.
Island UK 2 years ago. They didn't even know Corona happened.
Oh,
4
really?
years ago. They
They didn't
know,
even tell them?
They didn't
Wait,
know
no,
Corona
that's
happened.
impossible because it was in the summer. So how would they know?
They had the winter version.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they came back and like, oh shit, it's lockdown.
What? I didn't know that.
That would be.
That's scary.
That would be crazy.
That is really scary. But regardless, yes.
What did he say?
He was just basically like, wow, like, way to get my phone back. Like, I see all your messages, da da da. Like, that was a video that I sent to someone in confidence from my past. You know, but it is what it is. My trust has been broken, but I appreciate everything, blah, blah, blah. Like, happy to move forward, Ray Tay Tay.
You know what's crazy? Because I just saw like the tweets about it. Until just now, I thought that was OBJ's brother. I thought it was Cordell. I thought it was Cordell that got exposed.
it was Kendall, another
Oh
guy.
my God, too many Ks. Okay.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. So
I don't think there's a single woman
that's
on earth
unfair.
that could get me to show my rooter and my tutor like that.
She didn't send that to a woman.
How do you know that though?
Bro.
Some girls want the booty hole,
Alright.
I assume.
Yeah, okay.
somewhere.
All right.
So what? Are people now like trying to imply that he's
for sure, for sure, it's all over. My thing is, listen, I don't know. Listen, however people want to freak.
Hey man, I'm not here to assume.
Yeah, we shouldn't
She
assume,
gave
I
the
guess.
Vince Carter dunk contest at it is.
However people want to freak their freak or match their freak, that's up to them. I personally, as a straight woman, don't care to see a man's booty hole. I don't care for
That's
it.
fair.
Yeah.
Like,
99%.
especially like
Don't care to
spread
show
eagle
it.
type booty hole. I don't care for it. Maybe some women like because there's some women who eat ass. So maybe
Yeah.
someone's like, "Yo, show me what it looks like before I eat it." Maybe that could have been the situation. For sure. So
It is possible.
It is possible. Like, yo, show me what I'm doing.
It's not
with.
out the realm of possibility
It's not.
that
It's
a
not.
girl
Wasn't
asked
there
him
a
to do
rapper
some
who got
freaky
caught
thing.
up with this?
A rapper who got caught out spreading.
Oh yeah, I
cheeks?
don't. Yeah.
Who?
Wasn't it,
It
Boss
was,
Man
it
It
D'Lo?
was Freddie Gibbs.
No,
wasn't
it wasn't Boss Man
That's what Boss Man
D-Lo.
D-Lo-
Wasn't it Freddie Gibbs? They're calling him Spready Gibbs.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, Freddie Gibbs, yeah.
He spread his booty cheeks on camera.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
for his Amber Rose lookalike.
Yeah, for the shorty that be
Oh.
with Benny Butcher now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I heard about that.
So I'm thinking it's not impossible for
Yeah,
it
that's
to
true.
be-
He might have been sending it to a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
girls-
sorry, I don't know. I shouldn't have assumed that.
Yeah, some girls
tough.
into that, especially girls are eating the butt. She might be like, "Yo, I'm not pulling up until you show me what the booty hole looks like," and then he just got on all fours and spread his booty hole.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I personally would never
How
ask.
do you handle that as the man's friend? Are you cracking jokes or are you
Oh,
concerned?
yeah.
You're cracking jokes?
Yes.
Yeah. Without question.
What?
Yeah.
Next time you see him,
Look
just
at
like,
this booty bandit.
yes. We'd still accept the guy, right?
We don't look at you the same.
No, I'll still look at him the same.
You're gonna start singing sexy red lyrics to him.
I'm not. Whoa! What do you mean? Why are you watching the video?
No, I'm not watching the video. If you know the video's out there, I'm not looking at you the same.
I'm not
looking at them
watching
the
the
same.
video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
watching
your
the video is
best
crazy.
dog
yeah.
was on all fours, spread booty hole cheeks, and now it's not even the act that's the problem. It's the fact that it's on the internet.
That's not his fault, though.
That's true.
That's
You're right.
an invasion of
You're right.
privacy.
It is invasion of privacy.
I'm
It's
still
wrong.
making
Money
fun of
spread.
him. More just to keep everything light. Like, bro, we know, like, ha ha ha. Let's just laugh past it.
Don't give it more power. Yeah.
Yeah, like, we're not gonna act like it's the
Yep.
elephant in the room that we can't speak about.
You're assed out. It's all right, man.
Honestly, and I thought about even like as his girl in the villa, like coming out, and her phone's probably blowing up. Like,
Who
yo,
came out?
Like her coming out of the villa. You're so dumb. Yeah. So like even as his girl, like you spent what 6-8 weeks in this villa, falling in love with this man, blah 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 or whatever, falling for him.
Now you're
You
tested.
come out the villa and your phone's blowing up because your man's booty hole is circling the internet. I'm stressed.
How long is that relationship lasting?
For me or in general.
How do you think? How long it is for Nicole?
I don't know. She seems like she might.
She's
hold it
pretty
down.
progressive. right?
Put
Yeah.
you in it in the situation.
Me?
Your
I'm
man's
stressed.
hole
I'm not
came
gonna
out.
lie.
Yeah,
I'm stressed.
yeah.
I'm stressed. I get it's not his fault and whatever, but like also it
Your
also
man's hole came out, and now
Your man's hole is crazy.
the people on
You're
Twitter,
not stressed. You're gone. Like you're not at it.
You want to know what?
Zoe's not sticking around.
Yeah.
the people we know on Twitter that like bully, they're now adding
They're
you
eating
about
me up.
it.
So one thing,
Because it's always the same people.
It is. It
yeah.
is.
One thing that I will say is, aside from like, obviously he had no control of the video leaking, and that's unfortunate. It's invasion of privacy. Revenge porn is literally illegal. That shouldn't have been done.
I do feel bad for him. Yeah.
For sure. But my thing is like the discernment. Like I get it, someone that you trusted, but like even me, I don't send coochie pics. I don't do coochie. Like I don't. I've said this before multiple times. Whether it's my man, longtime partner, whatever, I don't spread my coochie lips to take a picture.
No
I'm
face,
not-
no case.
No.
Oh, all right.
I'm not doing it. Because God forbid something like this happens. I end
Yeah.
up blowing up, and next thing you know, is this Zoe's coochie.
They match your birthmark.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not doing that. Oh, these are her nails or blah, blah, blah. That's a tattoo. I have no.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, bro, why did you think like that would like it's never a safe option to do. Listen, I don't mind a little sexy pic, a little thirst trap, a little titty, a little booty, but like not booty hole, like you know, in like a thong or something. But to like really like that's invasive to me. Like I think that's just poor judgment to go on all fours and spread your booty cheek to a camera. Like even having that in your own, like even if you didn't want to send it, just having that on my iCloud will give me the most anxiety.
Yeah.
I feel like the discernment is just so poor. People might be like, oh, he trusted it.
You gotta victim blame him a little bit.
Not victim blame, but it's like, yo, like things that should be sacred should be like that was a very invasive.
For sure.
And that goes for anyone.
He right now he knows he sent it to the wrong person.
For sure.
That's
like,
it's as simple as that.
Stop! Don't set like I just think we
Or just don't send it at all.
Maybe I sound like a grandma, but just don't send pictures like, especially with your face. in
Definitely
it,
no
bro.
man send a video like that.
Is the temperature of the reaction like? Is it over for him, or is it like this? Is this gonna work? Is this like sometimes people get
I don't
nudes
think
leaked
it's
and it's
over
a good
for
thing
him.
for them?
I don't think it's over for
It's
him.
better for him now.
Yeah, I don't think it's
You
over
see
for
Tyler
him.
the Creator how famous he is
A
now?
lot. People saw Tyler the Creator's booty hole?
Nah, but
I thought you.
what,
Oh.
I think you're referencing someone else, and that didn't work out for him either.
Tyler the Creator?
No, not Tyler. Isaiah Rashad. You know that didn't really work out for.
Yeah, because you have to hug it though.
Yeah, he did. Didn't he?
Isaiah
He did.
Rashad?
He went on Butter and hugged it, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Like the allegation, but like
He need to drop an album that next week.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. This might be good. This is like good
Yeah.
PR.
Right,
Flip it.
he could ride the wave in a positive way.
Like I'm saying, if it was a dick video that dropped, it'd be like still problematic, but like okay, you know what I'm saying? Or if it
not
was
as bad.
It's not as bad, especially if his face wasn't in it. Even if his face was in it, it's kind of like, oh, he dropped dick, blah, blah, blah. If it was a girl's titties, you know, private, but if it was a girl's coochie spread out, same reaction. That's crazy. If his booty hole, same reaction. That's crazy. People need to listen. Have discernment when sending intimate pictures
watch
of
what you
yourself,
send to
man.
people. Yeah.
Have the man pull up, man, or whoever it is. Just have them pull up on you. You don't
Booty hole
need
live.
booty. Same with sex tapes. You gotta be. That stuff is sticky, man.
Yeah.
Sticky.
I agree. I completely
Very,
agree.
very, very sticky.
Careful with the game tape.
Yeah.
Do you think Love Island should turn bisexual?
No, Tila
That's a very-
Tequila did that shit, didn't she?
Yeah, that was a great show. I forgot about
are
that
you
show.
the one
And we were
tried
really
that?
young watching that.
Let
we
me
were
let
really
me
young
just
when we
yeah,
watched
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Do you remember A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila?
We
Yeah, I
were too
remember
young
that.
for that.
We were way too young to be watching
Let me
that.
just say, are you the one tried that for I think 2 seasons?
One, I
and
think.
it was one.
I don't think
season?
they made it.
I remember because you know why I remember? Because I was supposed to be on that season.
Oh my god.
What?
Did I never tell the Are You the
did.
One story? I did.
I don't know if you told it on air, but I know the story.
I remember you're like, I think you're about to. Yeah, you were trying or something, but
Are You the One season 6? It was a visa issue.
Oh, visa
They're
issue.
Like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
next
Tresor
season
on the
pull up.
bisexual dating show. I
And
don't
then
know.
next season was the gender fluid bisexual season.
oh,
And
you,
that
you
was
weren't
the
trying to be on
worst-
that one.
I'm okay.
Oh my
Like-
god.
That was
I mean, as a straight man, you would not go on that.
I know, but I'm just thinking of
Even
the
me as
content.
a
If
straight
Tresor
woman,
went
I would not go on
to a
that.
bisexual dating
Were there
show.
straight guys on it?
No, I'm pretty sure everyone was fluid. I'm pretty sure everyone was
Was
fluid.
it?
From what I remember, I think everyone was fluid. I could be
that
wrong.
would make the most sense. Yeah, no, that has to be.
Everyone was fluid, eh? They'd fuck anything.
Everybody's walking in the room like, I'll fuck anybody in this room. That's
okay,
crazy.
guys, come on.
Which one are you?
Spider-Man memes everywhere.
Anyways,
But
so,
yeah,
How did that go?
No, that was the worst
that was
rated
their
season.
first. It was their. It's really
It was the
sad.
worst
No,
rated
and
season.
it's actually really sad because obviously it's a more of like a deeper issue, right?
Oh.
Are you the? Do you guys remember? Are you the one?
Yeah.
Like that show was
fire.
elite. Like
That was a
when I tell
booming
you
show.
it was elite dating show.
Wow.
What? Like we used to watch that show from I think 2015, 2016, maybe 2017 is when it
Yeah.
stopped. We used to watch. I mean, we used to watch that show religiously. Like that show was the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then they came out with the gender fluid one, and everyone
were
was
like,
like,
nah.
no.
They were like, nah,
It was
you guys
really
tried it.
sad. Everyone was like, no. Like
But-
people stopped watching it. It was
Yeah.
dead, and then never came back.
No, it did. They
No,
did.
it didn't.
I'm almost positive that they did another season after, like where they went back to the regular
everyone
schedule
was already turned
programming,
off.
but everyone was already off it.
But what type of gender fluid or just or
Like it's a bunch of
sexuality fluid? Not gender fluid.
sexuality.
Maybe
fluid.
sexuality
Yeah,
fluid,
sexuality
yeah.
fluid.
Sex fluid, yeah.
Okay,
So-
because I was imagining like purple haired girls with shit,
Well, but
hairy,
who showed-
hairy armpits. And I'm like, all right. No, but like that's not what people want to see. You know what I mean? I don't care. But,
Dating shows used to be fire. Like back in. Do you remember Hell Date? And
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember Next?
No, I remember Next. I remember Hell
Next
Date,
was
though.
crazy because
Yeah.
you would to curve someone, you just say next.
That was so wild.
That's basically the smasher passes.
That's
now.
the balloon
the
pop
Tinder
now.
and Tinder in
or it's
real
the
life.
what's the button one? The cut. The
Yeah,
cut has the
cut,
button
push
one.
the button.
That
And
one's
that
crazy.
one is
Word.
hilarious.
I get stressed watching that.
When the button turns red and they're both eyeing it, they're both looking at their date. They're like, "Who's going to?"
I really want to know.
why did you curve them?
I want to know how my life would have changed if I ended up on that show on season 6. If my life would be any different or if it wouldn't.
I feel like it would.
It would.
It definitely
I
would.
think it might have
You wouldn't be
pigeonholed
here.
you.
Really?
Because if your first
But it is
if your
true.
first break is as a reality TV contestant,
It's tough
It
to
can
get out of
it
that.
can pigeonhole you creatively.
It is tough
That's
to get
fair.
out of that.
That's
It's
Like
very
if you
fair.
get on it now, then I mean, yeah,
I
if you're
wouldn't do
single.
it now.
But
But
like,
no,
I-
just in general, I wouldn't do it now.
I looked at the Love Island application, and I was like, "This
I wouldn't
is."
do it now.
People
People
who
told me,
fill
yo,
that
Love
out-
Island.
Yeah, people told me all the time, like, "Yo, you should go on Love Island," and I just looked just for shits. I don't think I would actually do it. I looked for shits. That shit is like 85 questions deep. I was like, "Yo, I'm not sitting here and doing that shit."
that
There's
selects
no-
for a certain type of person then.
What?
That really wants to be famous.
really wants to be. I was even like, yo, they're asking mad questions like your parents' relationship. When was your last relationship? What do you look for? This, and that.
Yeah.
What are you scared of? What's your deepest fear? Like deep. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
That's why the production crew has so much dirt on them. That makes so much sense.
I'm like,
because you
yo.
can tell the way that they like engineer and manipulate shit. They
pick
know
certain
these
people,
people's
yeah.
deep secrets. Low
It's
They
OD.
pick people that they know
Who are
are.
your relationship goals? Are your
Yeah.
parents married, divorced? Who do you
Yeah.
look
Because
like?
that's what they were asking me when I did the phone call
Yeah.
with them. They're asking like, "Yo, like, what's the worst date you've been on?
Yeah, what's
when
the-
was your last relation? Like,
They're
they do
getting
all that.
dirt on you.
Yeah.
Because then they want to. That's how in these shows it's like, oh, your ex is here.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Give me the ad of your last 3 exes. Like,
What are the social media exes?
Good producing.
That makes
Good
sense.
producing.
Like,
Yeah,
holy shit.
that's what they do, bro.
So you wouldn't go on any reality show right now? Like
I wouldn't
something
go.
cool, like
I wouldn't go on a dating.
like you
show.
go on like the challenge or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who has flipped a dating show appearance on a reality show into a full-fledged career?
Does Jersey
What?
Shore?
Molly
A bunch of
May.
people,
I
yeah.
said dating.
Does Jersey
Molly
Shore
May.
Yes,
count?
Molly May.
I don't even
Does
know.
Jersey,
Love
does
Island
Jersey
Love
Shore
Island
count
Yes,
as a
UK.
dating?
Jersey Shore kind
I
of.
was saying Cardi B and Pauly D aside, who has...
I don't count Love and Hip Hop as a dating.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
him not dating.
That's like
Well,
a
Jersey
Bro,
Shore
reality
doesn't count,
show.
really.
Molly May is literally
Molly
like
May is the
the
best example.
definition of going from like a dating show to becoming like, no, I wouldn't call her a mogul, but like she's
doing her thing.
She's like, isn't she like the lead or creative?
Oh, I did her before the... Yeah.
Isn't she like a creative or lead creative director or something like that for like Pretty Little Thing? Like
Yeah,
she
yeah.
worked her, like she used
Got 8
that.
million foot. Yeah, okay.
She used that platform and spun the fuck out of
Low
it.
key, even her husband.
They're together. They met on Love Island, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Tommy
but even
Fury.
her husband, he
Tommy Fury, the boxer?
Yeah, he's from Love Island.
He's from Love Island.
What?
Like, he started on Love Island?
Yes, they
No
all-
way.
He was like an
No.
amateur boxer. Nobody knew
I'm
about him.
almost positive they met on Love Island
Yeah,
and
they-
they're still together and
they
they had
did.
a
Like
baby.
Tyson Fury's brother.
Yeah.
That is... I wish I
No
didn't know that.
way.
You ruined
Yes.
the
He said he was on Love Island,
That's-
right?
Holy
He's
shit.
Molly. Yeah, he was Molly May's partner. Yeah.
Yes, and they're married now with a child, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Crazy.
anyways,
That blew my
back
mind.
to the deeper side of Beyond the Border. We have a woman, half black, half Indian woman, running for president,
Yes.
representing the Democratic Party for the United States of America.
Yes.
How do we feel? Let's start slow. How do we feel?
I guess she is like them.
Yeah. Now they're gonna say so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that Biden dropped out,
Mm-hmm.
and a cognizant person can now be the leader of the free world if the Democrats win.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could have been a person who's on his deathbed, and that was scary.
He wasn't on his deathbed, but maybe
Damn
not.
near. Damn near. So I'm not so much that it's specifically Kamala, but that it seems like it could be a competent person that's running the world, or not the world, the
Free world,
the most
the
powerful country in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay. I was nervous at first because when he announced he was stepping down, I'm like, shit. Okay, Kamala might be up next, and I was scared to see what the public reception was going to be. Obviously, being a woman of color, obviously being half black and a woman, we have to work quadruple times hard to get to any space. Am I glad she's in this space? Absolutely. Was I nervous at the reception? 100%, because we know black women always get the shit end of the stick in almost everything that we do. Am I shocked at the positive reception? A little bit. She raised the most money from public funding in any presidential campaign ever in 24 hours.
So there has been positive reception?
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I've only seen bad stuff.
No,
No,
no.
that's,
And I feel like, you'll see
I got a bad
sides,
algorithm then.
But no, if you actually watch news in American politics, I watch The View, I watch CNN, blah, blah, blah. She has raised over $100 million in 24 hours in
me hold
endorsements
50
in
bands.
public funding. And that's the most a president has ever made, ever.
Yeah.
So
Her polling in Georgia is looking really good, and
Yes.
that's an important state.
the thing is, it's hard because it's she should, if a Democrats voting for the Democratic Party, it wouldn't make a difference. So I kind of see that. But I also am nervous that America is not progressive enough to actually trust a woman, especially a woman of color, to be the leader of the country for the next 4 years. But apparently, from what I'm also seeing, watching, not Twitter news, real news, not say Twitter news is not real news, but, actual, journalists, CNN, blah, blah.
Yeah, objective news.
A lot of people who, they're kind of doing polls, a lot of people who were not open to voting are now open to voting because she's the leader of the party.
There was too much apathy before.
Yes. So I think she may have a chance. I don't know. I'm skeptical. She has a lot of celebrity endorsement, though. She's a lot of women backing her, a lot of black women backing her, a lot of celeb endorsements. Beyonce, Meg Thee Stallion, all the above. I think they said that Taylor Swift would be a determining factor.
Oh shit!
It would.
Maybe not. I shouldn't say determining.
Yeah,
sorry,
no, it'll be big,
but
yeah.
it would be big.
Yeah.
Because Taylor Swift is all
Taylor Swift affects elections? Yeah?
she has. What do you mean?
She's
Celebrities.
probably the most important celebrity.
Probably.
Okay.
So my thing is, think if Taylor Swift endorses
That's crazy.
Kamala Harris. That's a big.
All the
I'm not
little
saying
white
it's a
girls.
determining factor. I
Taylor
take that back.
Swift cosign and good appearance on Joe Rogan, she may have a chance.
She has the they used Beyonce's song when she came out to get
shit. Hey, if the stars align, and that's
you
what we need to happen.
artist approval. You can't just walk out to any song. Like they need to approve you using, because it's a political. Like if you're using a song, it's kind of like that person is endorsing you, right? So they had to get Beyonce's approval.
What song did she use?
Freedom. Why did you laugh?
Wait, what? She thought it was "Get Me Bodied"?
Exactly. Like what the hell?
No, it's one of my favorite Beyonce songs.
Crazy.
so-
No, it was actually Brown Skin Girl.
No.
And I'm bad for laughing.
Yeah. So, like I said, am I a little nervous?
Ring the alarm.
Like I said, I don't think America's, and also she was the Attorney General of California. And I heard, I'm just reading articles and stuff, she locked away a lot of people.
Threw away the key.
Yeah. Apparently, one thing about her, she's very tough on crime.
She was tough on drug-related crime. Apparently, that is the
So
narrative.
I think that's also, I don't know how well like she's in California, and California is a huge voting market.
The weird thing though is like that was always the narrative about her, but then I just read something this morning or today on the train. It was just a headline. I didn't click it. I should have. But that like, yes, she locked up a lot of people as an attorney general, but her track record was more progressive than the people before her and after her. But she was in a situation where she's in California and they're very stringent. They have the 3 strikes, stuff like that.
Right.
So it's going to come across as bad because she had a job to do.
Right. But my thing is, and like,
It was a fucked up job, but she had a job to do.
I know Americans don't like talking about American politics, but it does affect us. So let us breathe a little bit. But my thing is, if she was locking up people who were guilty, is she really that, like, is it really that negative? Like, if people actually did it, why are we so upset? It's different if she was locking up innocent people. That's a different story. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she had like a shit ton of wrongful convictions under her belt, that's a different story. But if she's locking up people who are, dealing drugs or abusing women or fraud or whatever, why is...
Well, because their argument is that she was giving hefty sentences.
Okay.
Right? Like,
for maybe crimes that didn't really necessarily need a hefty sentence.
Just because he
A
sold
little
some crack.
weed.
Yeah,
So
like
little
things,
weed,
second
now you got
offense
20.
for weed, and people are getting
That's-
20 years.
that's
Like
their
I
argument.
read a story like that. So
Shit,
But
okay.
do you just personally, do you really care if a black woman wins? Like, is that really gonna make you feel like a lot, like really good?
I think so.
Okay.
100%. 100%. For her even to be in this space is huge.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
that's huge.
That's dope.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, to see a black president in general, or half black president, whatever you guys want. We can call black president in general.
Come on, man. We
Yeah,
gonna
Zoe,
draft the ones
is
we
she
want.
black or is she not?
Well, they
According
do.
to her.
Well, people are saying, well, one, she's not black American. I heard
What is
that
she?
because her mother is
She's
like
Jamaican.
ethnicity. Her father's Jamaican and her mother's Indian.
Oh, okay.
So ethnicity, she's not black American.
So the first Jamaican president.
So, I mean, in a
But
sense,
neither was Obama, right?
what? Yeah. Well, no, he was born in Hawaii.
So where was she born?
No.
thought he was born in
No, my bad.
Oh,
my bad. I'm saying
ethnicity wise.
He was like
Obama was Kenyan.
Yeah, yes,
Kenyan,
sorry,
right?
you're right. No, sorry, I'm completely off. You're right. That's what I'm saying. Okay, yes. This is where the black American, the ethnicity.
They
they're
didn't get an FBA yet. You guys are coming though.
fix it, so
You guys are
Yeah.
coming.
they're coming.
Their ethnicity wise, they are both not black American.
Yeah, you got it.
Nationality, they are both American.
Yeah.
But not black American.
Yes,
they
yes,
are
yes,
black
yes.
people who are born in.
Yeah, no, I got you.
There we
I
go.
got
It hurts my head.
See, we did right by. We did
I want to
right.
make sure I'm getting this correct.
you. Yeah.
Because I don't want to offend anyone. I want to make sure. But yes. Regardless of that, I think it's a big deal. Especially as a black woman, I think it's a big deal.
Are you gonna be very happy if a black woman wins the presidency, Trezor?
yeah, that would be amazing.
That's great. What about you, Clyde?
Yeah, I'd be pretty happy.
No,
How about yourself?
What about
What
Mucho?
about you, Mucho?
No, yeah, I'll be happy for all the black women in the world.
But you wouldn't be happy for like in general.
I don't know. The way you're even asking
Yeah,
the question
you
seems
sound
like it's a
very,
little
like,
insignificant to you.
misogynistic
Would it-
and-
Do I sound
Hold on.
misogynistic?
Questionable.
Is it just boring to you? Is it insignificant? You don't think it's a big win?
I'm asking you guys in a cheeky way, just because I feel like we've become a little bit cynical about Barack Obama's presidency now, because that
Why do
was
you
like
say
a
that?
very big thing, right? The fact that we had a black president that not only did one term, did two terms.
2 terms.
I mean, I'm saying but I mean, there's a black president for 2 terms. That was amazing. It was like a great time. My president is black. My Lambo's blue. And I be goddamn if my rims ain't too.
That was the best president song.
But then now, you know, he might have killed a lot of people in the Middle East and stuff.
Oh dear God.
I mean, he was doing that at the same time. Like,
right? But then that happens, and then some nasty things can happen when Kamala's president too.
With the Gaza conflict?
Right. Is that going to be a 180 then? Be like, man, who cares if it's a black president? They're still all the same. Right? So right now, there's no cynicism because we're hopeful that there's going to be a role model at the top, and it's like Bliss, and we're like, she's going to do right by us because she looks like us. But is she though?
That's not necessarily, you can't count on that still.
Is
that
she
is
though?
true.
And I hate to be cynical, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. It just feels like the tide is turning into something that I saw in 2008 too. And I'm just
You've
curious.
seen this story
Yeah, I've
before.
just seen it happen again. Is it going to be a 180 on the president again? So I don't know.
But why do you think it's a 180? Because people became cynical with Obama? Mm-hmm. Because of the issues in the Middle East?
Yeah, mostly that's what they say. But then other people are going to be like, you know, because the economy was whatever and they liked it better when it was Trump or stuff like that. So everything looks good when it's the unknown that's coming. But then when you have rear view mirrors, cynicism tends to come back. So I don't know. Like, it's cool to see everybody happy now.
Right.
But that's why I was asking.
That's human
I
nature.
think
That's
one
going to
of-
happen.
Yeah.
I think one of her biggest platforms is her overturning the overturn of Roe v. Wade. That makes sense? Her
Oh,
overturning
yeah.
it. Yeah. I
So
think
that's what's on her docket?
Yes, that
Okay.
is on her docket. And that's a big push. That's a very big push. So
And I had another question. Okay, I had one more question for you guys about this in general, right? So, Kamala Harris has a white husband, right?
Why are y'all gonna keep the
All
same energy?
right. So, Kamala Harris has a white husband, and I personally think she's probably going to win, right?
really?
I think so.
You're saying
But-
that with your chest?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
Kamala Harris has a white husband, and regardless,
Even though DT got clipped in his ear and
don't
put the
matter.
fist
That
up?
actually didn't change approval ratings that much.
Okay.
I think Kamala Harris is going to win, and she has a white husband. And however you guys feel, she has a good chance of winning, and she has a white husband. Do you think? Do you think?
What are you trying to say?
Do
I know
you
what he's gonna
think
say.
that if Barack Obama had a white wife, he would have won the
Oh my
2008 election? And forget that, the 2012 one as well.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
What an asshole question. Oh my God.
I'll start with Zoe. I'll start with Zoe.
Why do you want to start with
I
me?
want to hear Zoe's thoughts first.
Why do you want to start with me?
I want to hear your thoughts.
Joe's rent is due. Let's go.
Literally, his rent is due. I think. No, I feel like he still
still would've
would've
won?
It might have definitely been optically hard to push through, but if we're looking at Barack Obama, he's the same person, like charisma, all the above, just had a white wife. I think he still would have won. I think so.
What do you think, Trezor?
I think he would have won easier.
Whoa!
The way that people,
Whoa!
the way that they dissed Michelle, like,
That's just
on the come
now.
up.
When they're calling him Big Mike and stuff. That was the
Whoa.
Donald Trump calling her.
No,
sorry.
from when
calling her Big
even,
Mike.
From even, and I'm the last person to talk about politics. I don't know nothing about nothing, so
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. But even when he was like campaigning and they were like trying to nitpick stuff about her,
Yeah.
and like trying to slut shame her in weird
Slut
ways and
shame.
stuff. They would talk about how she dresses, and
Oh.
they were
don't think
being
she
weird.
ever-
You don't remember
They're saying
that?
she was
Like,
revealing and stuff.
Yeah, they were trying to.
They were
like,
super
She was like the
critical.
first modern looking.
yeah, they were trying to be weird. I think if his wife was white and she was someone that like the public liked, I think it would have been easier for him to win.
Interesting.
Because Michelle
Now-
Obama's like perfect.
Now,
yeah.
culturally, it probably would have been a bit sticky,
Very sticky.
but overall, like for him to win, I think he probably would have won.
But I think Barack Obama is just a very likable man.
That's what I
Like,
was
he's a
thinking.
very likable man. He's super charismatic. He's extremely articulate. Like he comes off very just like caring, attentive, all the above that you'd want in a leader. I think if he's like, I feel like even if he had a white wife, like it might socially within the black community be
Yeah.
sticky, but I really don't think it would be like detrimental.
Because it would have been more palatable to the white people that were iffy about it.
Yeah, but
If he had
An interracial relationship is more palatable to white people.
that's a good point.
With the guy
But-
being a black man. Yeah.
No, but I think the picture of Obama, who already isn't that dark, with a white wife and like light skinned mixed kids, would have been more palatable than an all black family to middle America and the rest of the country.
I
Interesting
don't know
take.
about
I
that
think so.
one.
Interesting
I don't
take.
know.
Something there.
I think so.
I don't know. Because, like, I mean, well, maybe. Because people were like, because I remember a lot of things like, oh, we're going to have the first black family sleeping in the White House. Like, that was like a huge thing.
Yeah.
So,
He had the
maybe-
culture behind him.
Yeah.
But remember,
You're
black
right.
people, because we're talking culturally, black people in America, it's a small percentage. So
You're right.
even if all of the black people were turned off, he still could have won if they rated him.
If the white people rated him?
Yeah, if the white people rated him.
I don't think it would have mattered a whole lot. I was talking with someone the other day we were talking about how Barack Obama is probably one of the best speakers to ever exist.
Oh, easily.
Period, bar
Yeah,
none.
he
Just
can
when it
speak.
comes to talking, being persuasive and
Easily.
like commanding a crowd, he's definitely
Extremely captivating.
Top 3, I think, in history, probably.
Extremely
And
captivating.
it doesn't matter who his wife would be. I think
So-
he would still get
That's
that
what
shit.
I
If you
my
guys look back to
argument.
2008, before he got to the actual presidential race, the person that he was fighting with or fighting against for the Democratic nomination, do you guys remember who that was in 2008?
It was Hillary?
It was Hillary
No.
Clinton.
Was it Hillary?
Yeah, it was Hillary, and then
It-
it was Joe
that-
Biden.
No,
No.
No, Joe was his vice president, wasn't it?
The-
I swear it was. Who?
It was
Why is
the
Mitt
old guy, John
Romney
McCain.
coming
John
to
McCain.
mind?
That's
John-
who he was facing.
John
yeah.
McCain. That's who he faced in the.
And
in
then
the,
Mitt Romney the second time.
Yeah, the second one. So
bad.
all I'm saying is that it was tough for him to get past Hillary Clinton. John McCain, it was a little bit of easier fight. To get the actual nomination was tough. And to get the nomination, he needed the culture. He needed the culture. Me personally, nah. And I'm sure he loved Michelle Obama, but that was partially
Loves.
a business move. Or loved at the
What's
time.
a business move? Their
Loved,
marriage?
yeah.
No, I
Yep.
don't think so. No, Mucho.
Partially.
That's a hot take.
You watch Scandal?
No.
He
I
had
don't.
political aspirations.
No. Mm-mm. They were married way before he ran for president.
Nah, he was married. He got married in law school. In law school, I think.
Which was what, in the 90s?
All right. Well, it was
Like, what are you talking about?
even if it wasn't intentional, it was a good business move.
I think that he just married a black woman because he loved
He
a black
loved
woman.
her, but it was a good business move. is
Two
what I'm
things
saying.
can be true.
Yeah.
But speaking of Obama and speaking of Africans, Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, dear God.
That was such a disaster.
That was
Let's
a
listen, enough
crazy
Yeah, like
transition.
we're talking about. This is not a politics pod.
It's not, but listen,
people are
it's
tuning
news.
out,
It's
bro.
I don't think
We're gonna have to do it
Tune it
again. The
out.
election is happening.
People are tuning out. Zoe hasn't heard this fully, and she wanted me to save it for the podcast.
Give background, please.
So, Gilbert Arenas was talking about how Team USA almost lost to South Sudan. And this
Team
is what
USA in the Olympics basketball. Confirm. People might not know.
contact. Well, I'm that's
Okay.
contact. Okay.
So yes,
Team,
Gilbert
Team
Arenas.
USA men's
Team
basketball.
USA
Yes.
men's
2024.
2024.
The
Paris.
Avengers.
Yes. So that's what Gilbert Arenas
This
is
is what got-
discussing.
this
That
is what
they
he-
did lose South Sudan or almost lost.
They almost lost.
Okay.
LeBron saved them at the end. This is what
Okay.
he had to say.
1 point win.
Some Africans. We almost lost to them. And the king had to save. The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. We almost lost to them. The Ahi tribe. This is crazy.
Sounds more
Man,
Hawaiian.
Embiid over there and goddamn throwing the game. He throwing the game for his cousins and shit.
That was funny. That part was
Era
funny.
there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings. We're not supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We gotta ship them shoes. We have basketball rims, dog. Manu Bull, I seen he had to walk, what, an hour and a half to go to basketball. We losing to people who don't even, they got baskets in the back. They shooting on fucking peach baskets in dirt, no shoes. Almost lost to some Africans.
Holy shit!
I remember reading the headlines thinking it wasn't that bad, but hearing that back,
That's extremely offensive.
that was
I haven't heard someone go that crazy in a very long time.
that was very
Offensive.
xenophobic.
Extremely.
Racist.
And this is why we cannot, as a community, get past the diaspora wars, because that just ignited diaspora wars for the next 5 years.
But you know what's funny though? Like I could kick it with Gilbert Arenas, and we could laugh about that right now.
Yeah.
Like he's
Certain
just
people
he's
would
ju-
laugh about
he's
it,
just
certain
being,
people wouldn't.
He's being a ridiculous troll, yo. And even two of those were like
brand.
one of those were shots against Jamaicans. He said cool
He
runnings.
said cool running.
cool
He
runnings.
doesn't even know what
He didn't even get the
ethnicity he
right-
should be dissing. Like that's also like more ignorance on his end.
Yeah, it is ignorant because Africa's on the come up when it comes to basketball. But he had a couple things.
Yeah, hello, Masai knows.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. Shout out to my bro. He plays in a basketball Africa league. So he's actually
Africa?
huh?
Is that what it's called?
Sorry,
If they drop the ball, if that's not the name.
what is it called?
Bafrica?
Bafrica would be fired, but they don't.
That's
call it
not the
that.
name they dropped the ball.
They don't call it that. But he's played internationally. I'm pretty sure he's played against South Sudan. Good team. They play really aggressive. But there's one thing that he said there that's actually kind of true.
What?
So
That we ship them shoes?
no,
or
we
they
don't
ship them
shit. No,
shoes?
that's
Is it
that's-
I'm like,
no, not that one. Keep guessing though. Keep guessing.
no, I don't want to keep
the
guessing.
sound effect he made on the blow dart.
Yeah,
was
that's really
crazy,
mean.
like-
That-
the minute
was-
bowl walking an hour to shoot a basketball?
The peach, the
So
the
there we go.
baskets and
So
the barefoot.
So yeah, so
Oh, and I
that's
thought that's where he was really being racist.
obviously that's not true, but he's halfway there because and he confirmed it. One of the players on there, Wenyan Gabriel. In some African countries, like in Burundi, for example, there's one or maybe zero indoor basketball courts in the whole country. South Sudan, there's zero indoor basketball courts in the whole country,
Wow.
right?
Playing in that burning sun.
Yeah, so these guys are getting it out the mud. They are. And so the fact, I'm just taking it as a compliment. The fact that these guys grew up in that, playing, some of them probably did play on peach baskets. I mean, the fact that some of these guys did all that, qualified through international African play. I think there's only one African team they allow in France for
Olympics?
2024. Yeah. I think South Sudan's the only one. Maybe Egypt got in as a wild card. The fact that they lost by 1 to Team USA,
Which are supposed to be the world champions, best basketball players in the
and not the Mikael Bridges Team USA,
Yes.
like LeBron,
LeBron.
Steph, like the Avengers.
I'm not downing Team USA for that. I'm bigging up South Sudan. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm taking it. Like he's saying all that shit, he's not even taking in. Like you're low-key giving them a compliment. Bro.
Are these official games?
These are exhibition
It was
games.
the
Oh, okay,
exhibition.
okay.
If they
Olympic
lost,
play,
it wouldn't
no.
have mattered
Right,
to their
right.
to their road to the medal. But yeah, some of the shit that Gilbert Arenas is saying sounds completely wrong. It's not. Some of that is true.
It's just the way he's saying
the way
it.
he's
People
saying
are
it, the way he said it
obviously
is not.
as
extremely
condescending.
Yeah, and they're not throwing spears at people. The I tribe.
That is crazy.
I'm pretty sure he made that up.
Definitely made that up.
Sounds like someone who would bring a gun into a locker room.
Yeah.
He's not right of mind.
Yeah, no, that sounds like the type of guy.
Did it offend half of you, Trezor?
No.
Half of you is hilarious.
It will take. I'm not easily offended at
Yeah,
all.
me
I could
neither.
laugh a lot of things
Yeah.
off. Like a white person would have to call me a hard R in my face for me to get offended.
Yeah.
My only has to get half of me gets offended at that. If that
No,
happens
but
to
you're
me.
not African.
You're not African.
No,
Oh, if
the
the
hard
white-
R. Yeah. Just the concept of half of you being mad is funny. That's funny.
I think full of you could be mad.
Oh, like, full of people be mad.
I mean, full of you's mad because he said cool runnings too. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, I should be double offended.
Yeah.
Cool runnings, and you're talking about tribes and they have no shoes.
I'm gonna ask a dumb question, but was Cool Runnings that was based on a true story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The
what,
bobsled
the
team.
Jamaican bobsled team, they won?
No.
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 They lost.
What
They lost.
did they medal?
No.
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 But they were just the
They
first.
made it.
So it's a
they
true
Yeah,
made
they
story.
it.
made it. Yeah.
They made it.
Oh, good for them.
Like
Bobsled.
being from a Caribbean island and having a bobsled team.
Yeah.
At
What?
that time, I swear it was like the 90s,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that was,
that's hard.
yeah.
That's hard. Shout out to them.
Did they ever make it again?
I don't know.
Like, did they ever make it again?
Oh no.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know how they did it.
It's all right. We'll stick to track and field.
How you guys
High
look?
jump.
Field.
I was trying to think of something else. I was gonna say soccer, but the Reggae Boys.
Oh Lord.
You know what kills me? Whenever the Jamaicans say shit like on the soccer team that like, oh, we beat some of the best African teams. That should be killing me because I don't think they face each other much because it's like two different. It's like CONCACAF versus Afro. I'm wearing the Nigerian soccer team right now.
We're in the Brazil.
Yeah, there you go. But like whenever I hear that, I'm like, oh, you guys are delusional. That's never happening.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah,
So,
I don't
yeah.
know, man. Because I've heard because the people that don't know, the Jamaican national team's team name is called the Reggae Boys.
Oh, I thought you were
So-
trolling. Okay.
No, I'm being serious. I've heard that they have issues with commitment to the sport.
Like a lot of
and
Jamaican men. No, I'm playing.
discipline.
Oh, dear God.
You're not allowed to say
I'm
that.
playing.
Discipline
yeah.
and commitment and mans aren't practicing hard and it's looking pretty quiet for
Damn.
soccer. Track might just be our thing for the rest of the time.
How you guys looking at track and field this year?
I don't know. I haven't been following.
I haven't really been following
I
it.
heard Noah Laz is whooping you guys' ass.
Is he?
The American?
Yeah.
The
But
fastest
who's?
man in
I don't
the
even know
world.
who's. This is how you know
Man,
I'm getting
nice
old
that.
too.
Until he breaks the record, I'm not hearing shit.
Yo, I love hearing Jamaican's
I'm not
reaction to
hearing
that phrase.
shit.
Until he breaks the Usain Bolt record.
Is it Usain Bolt still the standing
Yeah.
fastest man in the
Yeah.
world with his record? Yeah. So until I see that shit, bro.
Is
I don't
Sha'Carri
wanna
in
hear-
too? Is it? It's going to be big for the
What is she
American
even doing?
sprinters,
qualify,
right?
or
Or
she
she
didn't
didn't?
qualify for one of the races.
No,
something like that.
she didn't qualify to one, but she's gonna be at Paris.
Yeah, she's gonna be there. And yeah, I feel like I'm getting old because I don't really know any of the Jamaican track runners after the
New ones, you know, after what's
after,
her
like,
name?
Bolt-
Shelly Ann Price. I'm
yeah,
like,
and she's like retiring.
yeah. This is her last Olympics, right?
Yeah, I feel like they said that. It's like after Bolt and Johan Blake and Asafa Powell,
I don't know a lot of these new runners.
Buddy,
Like I said, until someone breaks that man's record, even though he's a weird youth.
have you ever
Jesus.
have you ever
yeah.
watched have you ever watched
Bring a paper over
Jamaicans?
that.
Have you ever watched Jamaicans watch a race in like
No, I
in the
need to.
Olympics?
I need to.
What?
Oh my God.
You've never experienced.
I've never been in like the room with them. No.
You never watched that, like the legendary, like the most legendary, like relay one with USA and Jamaica.
Yeah.
You've never seen that?
Oh, have I seen it?
No,
No, you
we're
didn't
talking
see it
about-
live though.
No.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, has he watched Jamaican people watch?
Yeah.
a race?
Oh, so I guess you weren't with Jamaicans when that run.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Let me
My
tell
house
you how it
was
goes.
almost set on
Yeah.
fire.
Let me tell you how it goes.
Oh, this is fire. Let's hear it.
On your mark, get set. Bow! Run, Jamaica! Run, Jamaica! Run! Turn it, pass it! Come on! Run, Jamaica! All right, boy, bring it to him, boy! Bring it to him! It's just like a cluster of just commentary and backseat coaching and yelling from people that could probably not run a 20-second 100-meter dash. Push it! Wall him!
I gotta watch the track events with Jamaicans this year, man.
And then they get cheese if they get like a silver. They're like,
But that never happened.
oh, my fault.
But-
My fault. Yeah.
But yeah, that would be crazy.
Well, that's why someone said Kamala's half Jamaican and we're not used to losing races. So
Oh, bars.
That's bars.
Bars.
Hey.
That's bars.
Do we have one like video of her speaking patois? Like, do we have?
no, I don't think that.
No?
exists. No, I don't.
I don't think
Yo,
that's...
Did she drop
would
that,
go,
though?
That would go platinum.
Y'all don't
boy.
want
I
that.
gotta find that.
Streets
Yeah.
don't want.
I don't think so.
If she did the Eddie Murphy monologue from Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Oh my God.
I'm ready for all of that.
No, accent.
Oh dear God.
ESPN has a top 100 athletes after the year 2000. Do we want to stay on sports?
No. Actually, give me the top 10.
Yeah, top
Who
10.
is it? Sorry, ESPN?
ESPN.
Top
ESPN
100 athletes after the year 2000.
Yes.
Top
Okay, who's
10.
the top 10?
Kobe is number 10.
Boy.
Usain Bolt at number 9.
Yeah!
He should be higher.
He should be higher.
I think
but
he should be higher.
I think he should too.
Don't tell me... Oh,
It's Serena
wait,
Williams.
wait. Just let it go.
Number 8 is Tiger Woods.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's the dominant of his sport.
I think this is crazy and she should be inside the top 5. But number 7 is Simone Biles.
Okay.
Ooh, Simone Biles. Ooh.
Continue.
Number 6 is Roger Federer.
Who the hell's that?
Come
Tennis.
on, the tennis
Yeah.
player.
I don't like men's tennis.
Roger
I
Federer.
fully am a women's
women's?
tennis supporter only.
Continue.
Number 5 is Brady.
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
You're gonna be happy.
Seven Super Bowls.
You're gonna be happy at this one.
Continue.
Zoe's gonna be
Yeah.
happy at
This
one.
will suffice. Number 4, LeBron James.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3 is Lionel Messi.
Hold. Oh,
Okay.
this is after year 2000. Sorry, because the way my brain, I was like, where the fuck is Michael Jordan?
Number 2 is Serena Williams.
Woo!
I think this is the craziest entry of the whole list. Number 1, Michael Phelps.
Oh, don't piss me off.
Honestly-
That was the name that I said. I don't think Michael Phelps should be number 1.
I'm not mad at that. I'm really
get
not
it.
mad at that. If you really
28-time Olympic medalist.
Oh,
listen,
okay.
I watched.
Has he lost?
I was obsessed with Michael Phelps at one point, just because, like, yo, that guy is different. Like, swimming, like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, did you guys used to watch Michael Phelps swim, like,
Yeah, I
in real
remember
time,
those days.
live,
Yeah.
Olympics? He's insane.
His chest is double jointed, so he can breathe underwater longer. Like he's built for swimming.
Insane. Like, I used to watch Michael Phelps swim, like, in shock. Like, there's no the speed, what? He was a fish. He was a shark
Yeah, it was crazy.
in human form. I'm not mad at that. And he has 28 gold medals or medals.
28 medals, 23 gold medals.
Holy smokes!
Are you crazy?
You can't really, yeah. I guess.
Yes, but
Swimming is a serious sport, guys.
I don't
Yeah.
think the medal count is as fair because, say him compared to Bolt, he gets to compete way more than Bolt
for
would.
sure, 100%.
So
yeah,
I'm
there's
sure
more
if Bolt got to
swimming.
run 25 times, he would have 23 gold medals.
Because
as
yeah,
well.
think about it. There's breaststroke, there's butterfly, like there's freestyle, like there's so
Yeah.
many different
I don't think
swimming.
that's a
He's
fair.
padding it.
Yeah, I don't think
But
that's.
there's like also relay for swimming too.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
didn't Usain Bolt do like 4 races
No,
the
he
100,
did
200,
100,
and the relay.
200, and yeah.
and relay? That's
So that's
it?
only 3 compared
Three
to
re-
Michael Phelps is probably doing
Probably did- I
breaststroke,
think he did like
backstroke,
5, yeah.
freestyle, underwater deep dives,
Yeah.
swim relay.
on that
two-
list, I feel like
All right, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I think Tom Brady should be a little bit higher.
Lower.
7
And I think-
goddamn Super Bowls.
I think
The best-
7.
The best football player of all time.
A quarterback.
Who's
I
a better
don't know.
football player? I don't even know much about football, but that's what I hear.
as a quarterback, he's the best quarterback for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say best quarterback of all. Actually,
I guess it's hard with
I don't want to
football.
say anything. I'm still new to the football game.
If you're a quarterback,
So I
you're the
don't wanna-
MVP of your team. Like you run your team. You're the leader of your team. So
I think he should be higher. I
Tom
think
Brady. What isn't he? What 4? He's no.
5.
5.
You should be higher than who you put him up. Who will you put him above? Serena? No.
LeBron.
No.
He-
You're not putting him above
you
Serena.
can't put him
You're
above LeBron.
not putting him
Why?
above
I
Serena.
might put him above
I don't think
LeBron.
you can.
I might.
Why?
I'm just
He's won
because
more
of
than
the
LeBron.
winning.
and lost less than. And I'm a LeBron guy.
Might,
You
yeah,
can't be
and
saying
I'm a
this.
LeBron guy.
Yeah.
I might put him above LeBron. Not athletically, of course, but like just as a
7 Super Bowls is
athlete.
ridiculous. Like that's
I just think he's not going above Serena. Period.
Serena should be like.
And
Well, we-
LeBron's not going above
We've
Serena
lived
either.
through like some fire athletes.
What
yo.
number was Simone Biles?
Number 7.
It's a solid top
She's
10 list.
insane. She's
She's the
definitely
most
insane.
dominant person on
She's
this
insane.
list.
And she's in the Olympics again. And isn't she like 30?
I don't know.
Close to
30.
I think she's like what?
She's
in
27.
her,
She's
She's
your
not
age.
30. She's
Okay.
a lot younger than everybody else she's competing with. Like everybody
No,
else is
older.
Like, sorry, yeah, older. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
They're
say,
all
yeah.
like 19.
They're all
Oh.
like,
and stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because
She's
it's like
pretty.
a young girl's game.
Yeah, I'm just
sorry,
saying,
yeah.
like, not to be like, like I said, we're the same age, sure, but like,
Mm.
that's aging out of
Oh,
gymnast,
yeah,
and
yeah.
she's still
Okay.
dominating. Like,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
is out there killing it.
But dominating different than everybody else on this list. Like she hasn't really lost.
She's dominating, but
Except for-
she's not the prize though.
That time when she was
Shut
going
up.
through like her issue.
Well, she
That's funny.
she forfeited, right?
Yeah.
Like no one beat her. Everybody
Yeah.
else has been beat respectively.
I think,
But- yeah, I'm not.
I'm not mad at that.
And I
list.
feel like, wait, what number was Messi?
Number
3.
3, I think that's a bit high.
I think that's
wait,
high.
Messi was 3?
I think that's high.
That's
and I know
high.
the
When did we
soccer
say
people.
Messi's name?
That's high.
He did. He
You
did.
said Messi's name?
Number 3, yeah.
I don't think Messi was
hell was
Lionel
better.
that?
Messi,
Who was 2 then?
Serena.
And then one was Michael Phelps. Oh.
I don't think Messi's a better athlete than Usain Bolt.
Yes, I'll agree.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
And also, I will say, I don't think Messi's a better athlete than LeBron James.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a fair
Wow.
statement, but
That's
like,
coming from Zoe, eh?
That's why I'm surprised you're saying
let's
it.
go.
That's coming
So-
from me. That's
But
coming
like
from me.
he's like
I don't know.
A lot of people would say he's the best soccer player of all time.
ever.
People will say that.
And
a lot
where's
of
the
people
next
say
one?
that. People will
A
say
lot
that.
of people will say that.
And Ronaldo's 13.
Or like the goal.
I'd say more people would say it than Ronaldo.
And I don't know if I'm putting him. I don't know. Maybe just because I'm not as attached to soccer.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
That's why I'm not going to speak too
I'm
much
also
on it.
trying to think of like from like a endurance, strength, like all like the characteristics that goes into being an athlete. I would still probably put LeBron James. I mean, obviously soccer players have to have crazy endurance. But I'm still I feel like you're just I don't know. I think
And I think
might.
Tiger Woods should be higher too.
I think Mayweather should be in the top 10.
That's fair.
He's 25, like that.
Ooh,
I think that's
Floyd
fair.
Money Mayweather's 25.
Yeah.
That's low.
That's
I
the
think
white,
that's
that's the
low.
white people that I'm hating on them.
And he, like, after 2002, anyways.
Yeah, that's low.
I don't feel
It's a solid list if we have to argue
Tom
over it.
Brady
I'm-
shouldn't be that high.
I've been more mad at other lists. That's that's
same.
a pretty solid
It's
list.
not a terrible list.
Yeah.
I'm mad at. We'll move on, but I don't think Tom Brady should be that high. I'm sorry.
They have Tim Duncan ahead of Shaq.
Because at the end of the
All right,
day,
now if we're talking about Tim Duncan, close the list. man.
Like Tim
Yo,
Close- no,
Tim
close it.
Duncan is
What's wrong with
16.
Nah, bro. I know that just means
16?
we're just scrolling down too much.
and who was 25? He's higher than Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan.
No,
He's ahead of Shaq. He's ahead of Patrick Mahomes, Lewis Hamilton.
no. Oh, I forgot about Lewis Hamilton. What number is he?
Tim Duncan.
19 or something.
Ooh,
Wait, Floyd is below Lewis Hamilton?
Sidney Crosby, Kevin Garnett,
Crosby should be higher.
Albert
too.
Pujols.
oh yeah, Crosby's nice.
All those people are ahead of Mayweather
Yo.
at 25.
Man, let's not act like we're hockey pros. Let's go to the next topic.
Well, speaking
What
of
we got-
hockey,
Yeah.
what
we
talking
had a
about?
question that I think Mucho's crazy ass wrote.
Oh yeah.
And the question was, do you think the WNBA will be bigger than the NHL in 30 years? Upset the white folks. That's how we do it.
The WNBA will be bigger than the NHL in 30 years.
You're standing on it.
I'm standing on that. At the moment right now,
30 years.
in 30 years. So
In
about,
30 so-
about one generation, right? Give us one generation, you know, like the Juju's kids and all them. They're gonna be better than Austin Matthews' kids. You know what I mean? They're gonna be in a better league. You know, so if you look at it right now, the MLS is already gaining ground on the NHL. That's the freaking MLS, and that looked like it
That's
was
a fact.
that looked like it was nothing 20, 25 years ago.
What's the MLS, sorry?
Soccer.
Oh,
league.
soccer.
North American.
TFC.
Toronto
Oh,
FC.
Toronto FC. Okay, yeah.
The one that Messi's in now, right?
Oh, right. Yes, you're right. He is in the MLS.
and that he has a stake in.
Is that Major League Soccer?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
The WNBA just
Toronto
got
FC's in Major League Soccer. Sorry.
yes. The WNBA just got the two biggest stars they've had maybe ever. One's a lot bigger than the other, but we're not going to get into that.
For now. Until my dog Juju gets there.
Yeah.
Who's a lot bigger than the other?
Don't worry about
Oh
that.
my God.
And then,
I just want to know.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
don't worry.
It's not a question.
And then
Caitlyn's a lot bigger than Angel?
yes.
Yeah.
And then we have Juju coming in, and we have Paige Buckers coming in.
Crazy.
So the cash influx that you're seeing now is the same a similar cash influx you're going to be seeing soon. They just negotiated a $2.2 billion deal, and Cheryl Miller, the sister of Reggie Miller, called it a lowball.
It's
That-
for 11 years. Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Oh, for
That
11
is
years.
a low
$2.2 billion
that's
for the
way
league?
too low.
That's a low ball.
But you know they couldn't do 220 million
Yeah, fair enough.
20 years ago,
Yeah.
right? And
That's
so
a big difference. 220 million, 2.2 billion is a big difference.
220 million. I just brought it up out of thin air, but if I'm just saying, like they probably couldn't do that. If you just follow the money and where it's going, and the fact that the NHL is decreasing, at least the rate of growth is decreasing, I think it's a pretty simple pitch that in 30 years the WNBA will be bigger than the NHL.
I don't know. I might give some pushback. I don't
Because
know if
the
I
whites.
necessarily agree.
White people, the market for the white people will be big.
But I'm gonna sound a little crass right now. The WNBA has its white female star right now.
You're right.
They have their
That
great
is
white
true.
hope.
They do.
They're also, all right, this is going to be a little problematic. Perception wise,
I know where he's going.
they're becoming less lesbian. The WNBA.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
They
There's
are.
more baddies in the league.
They
not
are.
wrong.
They're, you know what I mean? With boyfriends
That
and
gives
stuff like
incentive.
that. Like, yes, they're.
That does
Is
give
that
incentive
really
for
like a
people to watch.
social?
If you're talking
Yeah.
about the conservative people that watch the sport,
Yeah.
It's sad, but they like seeing that. So
I'm laughing, but he's not wrong.
maybe the new stars that are more accepted could help everybody else. But for the moment, they have stars like that. But go on.
Yeah, a couple of reasons why I would push back is, like she said, just white people in general. And I think the biggest issue with the NHL right now, and if they could fix it, they could be back up, I think it's the same issue with the MLB, is that their
audience
whole...
is old?
No, not even that. Their media coverage, distribution is terrible.
Yep.
I could not tell you the best player in the NHL right now. I have no
Really?
idea.
Facts. Neither can I.
I have
You
no idea.
guys don't know Connor McDavid.
No.
I've never heard that
All
name
I
in my
know
life.
is Austin Matthews.
Okay.
I've never heard
They
that name
don't
in my
follow
life.
it either, so.
But that's
Okay.
the thing. For
Austin
the
Matthews
casual
was Toronto,
person, 15 years ago, I knew who Sidney Crosby,
Sidney Crosby.
was. I knew who
Same.
Alex Ovechkin
Ovechkin.
was.
Same. Yeah.
Them and
They don't have
baseball
another Ovechkin
are
or
very bad at like media distribution. If
But
they could
even with
fix
baseball,
that,
we know Shohei.
I didn't.
like,
well, I heard.
I've
Is
heard
that
his
the
name.
one with the bet?
gambling
The
scandal.
That's the
gambling
only reason I know who that is.
No, you knew about Shohei before.
All my life, I
You
did.
know Jose Batista?
Yeah, but he played.
But
here.
was Jose Batista the best
He's
in
not the-
MLB at one point?
No, but you know who he was.
Yes,
You
but
know
I'm
the-
saying Shohei is the best. Isn't he arguably the best baseball player in the league right
of
now?
all time, maybe, because he does it on
Yeah.
both sides.
Right. Okay.
I never
so,
heard of him because baseball is terrible at their media, just like NHL. So if NHL can fix that, and I think if they make not the barrier for entry lower, I think if they do more of what the NBA and I think the WNBA is doing, where it's like they're going grassroots and like they're doing more kids like programs, kids initiatives, and they're like making more stars, I think they could get back up.
They
If
need a better
fix both
farm
of them.
system.
But not even that. Like the NBA and the NFL, they impact like culture in general. Like the NBA taps into lifestyle, they tap into fashion, they tap into pulp culture. They like the NHL doesn't do that.
You ever see NHL dudes walk into a tunnel?
No.
No
And
star,
that's my
no
point.
star power.
And that's my point.
'Cause they're-
They
yeah,
don't
they're
tap
not
into
swaggy.
culture enough.
I remember they'd walk into the restaurant.
Like what is
fucking no
NHL?
one
Like
knew
do they
who
have
it
like
was.
like obviously the soccer or not soccer? Sorry, hockey's different. Like what are their brand deals? It sticks, skates. Like what is it?
Beer, a lot of beers.
Like you know how basketball you have the sticks that tap into fashion because shoes. People wear LeBrons, people wear Kobe, people wear Jordans. Da, da, da.
Yeah, there's nothing
what's the
on
thing
the-
for hockey that because no one's walking around with
It's
sticks.
tough, yeah.
no one's walking around with skates.
Like it's also like was Sidney Crosby the face of what brand? I couldn't even tell you.
Wasn't it?
Okay, not Tim Hortons, bitch.
Maybe.
I'm serious.
No, but I mean like
He was
as
Reebok,
like
I
a
think.
retail.
Oh yeah, I think he was Reebok.
was
See,
Reebok.
like I
Maybe
wouldn't know.
CGM because those are sticks. I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
But even Tiger
Football.
Woods was Nike. Like you know, you have
Yeah.
you have the polos, you have the hat or the visors. Like you still, I don't know. Maybe it's
They need
Yeah.
they need somebody who just has.
Who's cool?
I'm gonna just use the 4-letter word that has that certain aura.
It's true though.
We worked hard to stay away from it.
It's cool. It's just someone
Aura,
who's swaggy. They don't have someone that's
Yeah.
swaggy. Like they need like a Anthony Edwards type of person in
Facts.
hockey who's gonna talk shit
Yeah.
off the
they
ice.
must have that.
But that's kind of why it
They
won't
don't-
we just
ever
don't
work.
know.
They have the worst media interviews too. Everything is just a platitude. Like everybody's Jason Tatum in the NHL.
Oh dear God.
But it's
Everybody's
also-
as boring as Jason
They
Tatum.
kind of want it that way. They don't like it. That's showboating. That's like, they don't.
So maybe the old people just gotta die.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Their biggest problem is that their audience is dying. And then for their sporting events, they're selling an experience. They're trying to make the baseball stadium fun where you go to the bar, you don't even fucking watch the game. Like, it's just not, people don't care about the game.
Because there's no way that a sport where you're allowed to fist fight should not be one of the most popular sports.
Yeah.
I see
That's a
more
good
of
point.
those. What's that? Those slap.
the slap
I see
videos?
more of
Way
those.
more entertaining.
And I'm more plugged into that than I am to the NHL.
Really?
And
I've
I
never
live
seen-
in Canada.
I have never seen not never.
You've never
I've
seen those?
No, I'm talking about something else.
Oh.
I've barely ever seen a NHL highlight.
Really?
Very,
Yeah.
very,
Very
very,
rare.
rare.
Wow.
I've
You know,
seen it, but
very
it's
rare.
very
But
rare.
okay,
The
but
skill
do we tap in when the Maple Leafs are in the playoffs?
I don't.
Barely.
but
I
I
stay
get it.
inside because
I
it's
stay
more
inside.
I
traffic
mainly
and
just
fuckery.
I
Oh,
mainly
wow.
might just like watch as something. I might
If we got to like the third round, you guys would watch.
Watch,
I'd pay
no.
attention.
I'd check
I
the
wouldn't
score.
watch.
If we got to the Stanley Cup Finals, you guys wouldn't watch.
Oh,
Watch.
I would, yeah.
You guys
Finals-
wouldn't watch if
Finals,
yes.
like we're competing for the Stanley
Yes.
Cup. I'd watch the last game. Like if
Oh
we're
my
tied.
Y'all didn't watch Game 7 of the most
No.
recent?
No.
What?
I
Watch?
did.
No.
I did.
I'd watch in a group. I wouldn't watch alone.
Man, you guys are blacker than me.
Watch,
God.
no,
I
but
wouldn't
I'd
watch
keep
alone.
score. I was checking score when
Okay.
we were in
That's fair.
whatever
The
round
sport
we
is,
were in.
That's-
the
that's
sport is
sports
actually
Spanish.
fun.
Hockey.
Yeah, it's fun
Hockey
to
is
watch.
fun. You
It's
ever
actually
played
fun to
road
watch.
hockey?
You know what I don't like? I'm not a fan of low scoring sports. I've noticed that by myself. I don't care for
Yeah.
soccer. I don't really care for hockey. I'm not a low scoring sport girl. I like basketball. I like football. I like tennis.
Did you watch the World Cup?
Not really.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't get into low scoring. It's too much back and forth.
Yeah.
Someone do something.
No, I've heard that. You really have to get into like the subtleties of the sport.
You do,
like,
and I'm not into
yeah.
it. But
do you
tennis,
th-
I love.
But do you think the WNBA? Well, actually, yes. If Kamala wins too, WNBA is out of here.
What's she gonna do? What's going
You're jumping on the women's empowerment,
yeah,
women
like,
evolving, and
just
changing
imagine.
the narrative, and women
Okay.
empowerment. What?
Just
That's a huge-
imagine the sky blow out the fever. You know, Angel Reese just put up a triple double. She goes to center court, goes to talk with Kamala Harris just after getting elected. They're doing the whole LeBron thing, covering their mouth
That
while
won't
they're
happen.
talking and everything. Out of here.
Yeah.
Out of here.
No, I think Kamala. No, I think Kamala. Like I said, to the whole thing of like shifting the narrative and like women's empowerment and this, and that, and like taking the spotlight. If Kamala wins, I think the WNBA will 100%, and they should piggyback off of that.
And
This will be the year of the woman. Boom.
And it sucks to say, but
helps my point.
yeah, like the more men that are about the WNBA watching it, rocking the apparel, rocking the shoes, it'll get more
wearing the jerseys, all the but
Yeah, well, men were always the biggest supporters of the WNBA.
yeah.
That
You
was
can't.
always-
you
And
can't
people
argue
claim
that.
that wasn't true, but
I mean, I would even say that is true.
One little interesting fact tidbit, I don't know how to attach to anything, but I just think it's very interesting. Connor McDavid, the most like the LeBron of the NHL, is on $100 million 8-year contract.
Who? Sorry.
The LeBron of the NHL,
Which is who?
Connor McDavid,
Okay.
$100 million 8 years. And Fred Van Vliet
wow, it's giving broke.
is
Yeah.
is making what 130
Max
4 years.
Max Christie
That's
is
crazy.
making 60 M's. And he don't touch the court.
Max Christie
the
on the
little light
Lakers.
skinned dude on the Lakers.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, you don't get what you deserve.
So they're
You
not
don't- you have
getting
the
so they're
leverage to
not getting
negotiate.
bread either like that.
No.
That's crazy.
It's crazy that we think 100 million is not getting bread.
Yeah, we're
No,
shitting
it is.
on them.
It is. It's
Yeah,
just-
they're broke over there.
Into other-
100 M's.
In terms of professional sports,
in
Poverty.
contrast to their peers in other sports, like it is less.
you're
No,
the
I know what
best.
you mean. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it sounds crazy the way we word it. Like that's the way we're programmed to think about sports. Like you want to make
12
100
mil a
M's,
year. Ooh,
broke
you're
boy.
struggling. Yeah.
Loser.
Give that 10 years and Caitlin Clark will make that. You know, so.
you think so? 100 M's?
So what is she making now? She no, my
Like
bad. She's on a rookie
78K.
contract, so never mind. On a rookie contract, so that's
She's
a little bit
making
different.
A bag
Like
of chips.
70,000.
No.
and
But
some-
the highest paid is like what, 500K a year?
In the WNBA,
I think so.
who's the highest paid?
It's half a
Asia
mil.
Wilson.
It's half a mil.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
Who's the Asia Wilson?
It's not
It
like
deserves
Is it
to
the
be, but
Ionescu
it's
girl?
not popping up the way.
Sabrina Ionescu. So no,
Or
it's
Asia.
gonna take
It'd
him a
have to
while.
be Asia,
Give
right?
him 30 years.
WNBA 100 M contract.
yeah, give him 30 years.
That's mine, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
What's next?
moving on. I mean, we had Clyde had the tweet about can you tell a lot about a man the way he shoots
Say the tweet.
basketball.
What was the tweet?
So I heard a lot of discussion, before the pod and everything's always talking about men and how haircuts, and you can tell if a guy's like actually attractive with a bad haircut.
You can. If you listen, as a woman, and like I said, because men are constantly changing and you guys your hair can grow, you can look scruffy. You can always tell when a man is handsome behind the scruff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can always tell, like, okay, like if he got a haircut and he cleaned up his beard or whatever, he would be a fine man. And then he does it and then you see it. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at certain guys, like he has that potential. Maybe he's just like an off week. He hasn't his barber's
might
booked
have been
or he's
a
out of
mugshot.
town. Oh, mucho.
Yeah.
Anyways, so,
My God.
and you know what's crazy?
It's so problematic because we can't say that about them.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
Yeah,
can't say that about them. Like,
Oh
yo,
my God.
if her hair was longer, she would be beautiful. Like we can't say that. That's funny. You can't say that. You can't say that about a girl.
We can't
You
say
can say
it.
if her wig
can
wasn't
think,
lifting.
we can think it though.
I don't think you can.
If her wig was
I
lifting.
can't say
You
that.
can't say that.
If she had a
and
better
Trey can't
wig,
say that.
she'd be beautiful. You can't say that. You can't say that.
What about if she lost like a bill?
You can't. You definitely
my
can't
God,
say that.
you
definitely
Mucho.
can't say that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But a girl could say that. Like, yo, if he lost a couple pounds, he'd look good.
If he hit the gym,
Women are allowed to body shame.
he
It's
has
one of
he has a
the-
bird chest right now. If he really, you know what I mean.
It's a double standard, man. Live with it.
And I don't know.
It's life.
Hearing Zoe, talk about that reminded me of a tweet that I thought was very interesting, where this young lady said, "Seeing a man shoot a basketball will tell you everything that you need to know about him." And I just thought that was very interesting,
The fuck up.
and thought I had to ask my woman co-host.
Yeah. I mean, my bad. Go ahead.
Would it tell you everything you need to know? No. Would it tell you a decent amount? Kinda.
I disagree.
Now,
completely.
yeah, can you elaborate?
I think it's like, you ever know, like, if you see a guy play his sport, you can kind of get a good sense of, I'm not saying it's like how
Yeah.
he is all the time.
not
But
100%.
like,
Let me find the thread. Yeah, this
it's
is what you were saying.
definitely like, it shows a bit. Like, personality does come out with like sports
but you just
and
added
skill.
something though.
What?
You said if you see a guy play his sport.
Okay, sorry. Let's
Yes.
so fine. If you see a guy shoot, I'm saying play a sport. I'm just automatically thinking basketball. So let me be clear. If you see a guy play basketball, this is just me because I usually like basketball players or guys who do play ball. You can definitely tell, like, okay, yeah, like you look like you'll be dominant on the court, or you look like you have the skill set or the determination or whatever, or you look like you're like. There's definitely So when you see a guy shoot a basketball, it's like you can.
But you're talking about an athlete. They're
No,
just
I'm not talking about an athlete.
Regular dude.
Regular guy. You're saying
And the
you could tell if
mechanics of
someone's
their
a
jump
good
shot.
player.
So you're telling me,
They're
if, for
talking about
example,
a regular guy.
So if I just watch guys at Wonderland shoot the basketball, I can see a lot about them.
That's
what you're
Okay.
saying, right?
Yeah, kinda. I get that. I get that.
disagree.
No
I get
merit
that.
at all.
I
You
disagree.
can tell confidence level.
I agree with Zoe.
I
can
don't
tell
want you to be right, but I think you're right.
You
I
can tell
disagree.
confidence level.
I completely disagree.
You can tell.
You can tell if he's a fob.
Yeah, you can tell. You
What part?
can tell if he's ever played a sport before. You can tell if he has any type of agility. You can tell a lot.
Because
I
Tresor,
disagree.
don't
You
you feel
can.
like don't you
No,
feel
you
like
can.
playing against like even one-on-one or just being in runs for a couple possessions against somebody, and if you're matched up with them, don't you feel like a couple possessions can give you some insight to what type of human being you're dealing with?
Yeah. But the reason I disagree with this is because they picked basketball specifically, and it's completely possible that you just don't play basketball at all, but you are the best football, baseball, track, soccer player
Thank you.
on earth.
And you would still
So
be able
you
to
would-
somewhat kind of
To
be able
shoot
to
a basketball.
shoot.
No,
Yes,
not
Tresor.
necessarily.
This is a
Maybe
good point.
not
This is
the
no,
best
Tresor,
way.
land the
If
point, land the
I'm-
point. This is a great point.
If I'm Kylian Mbappe and from I was born, all I've been bred to do was play soccer, and I never felt like I needed to touch a basketball, me shooting a ball shows nothing about
But that's
me.
a different type of
I
dude than
don't
somebody
agree.
that can shoot a basketball.
If you watch Connor McDavid try and
Yes.
shoot a basketball,
Yes.
you would throw up.
because he's a fob?
If
I don't
yes,
think it would be that bad.
If Mbappe grew up here, he could shoot a basketball.
Because of the culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's something you can tell about someone.
Fair point.
Sure. But it's not all.
not
I'm not gonna
everything.
tell all.
But you can
need
tell
to
a
know.
lot.
But I feel like if you're doing that culture wise, you could say the same thing. If you said if you watch someone throw a football, you can know all you need to know about them.
Football's
Why
not,
is that
football's
different
not
than
as
basketball?
culturally intertwined into
It is.
everybody.
I can get
In
a lot
America,
of
it is.
Yes, it is.
Just
In
by the way you
Canada,
grip
it's
a
not.
football.
There's no way you could go to Texas, Florida, Alabama, Atlanta,
Everybody could throw a ball.
and say football is not intertwined into
everybody could
culture.
throw a ball, yeah.
Anywhere in the
Yeah,
South,
fair enough.
Basketball is more northern and western.
But I feel like even in the South, everybody should know how to shoot a basketball.
I don't know.
When we talk about, like, obviously
I don't
everyone's
know.
form, if you don't play basketball, your form's not going to be perfect or whatever. But I bet you can tell, like, this guy is not coordinated at all, or he's never,
Or you know, if he,
been any type
or he
of
dates
athletic-
white women.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe, just by the way he shoots.
Guys, I'm telling
Maybe.
you,
You
it,
are not making sense.
maybe because you can't shoot a basketball, you
Hold
feel
on.
away.
Hold on.
But I'm just saying.
I shoot it. I know what. This doesn't
You can shoot a
make
basketball?
sense. Most
Maybe.
definitely.
I can't see it.
I can't see you shooting a basketball.
We didn't have a 3-point shootout.
Maybe
I don't know, but I seen Mucho shoot in that Wonderland the other day, and that wasn't a form of somebody
wasn't
that
a
played
voice.
AAU,
It wasn't-
high
it
school,
wasn't a
and
voice.
lots of basketball. Like you can.
I have an Al Horford form. I do.
like
I do.
maybe if you grew up in North America, I might sort of agree because usually if you play one sport, you've probably played multiple sports. But I'd say outside of North America, I don't think that.
Yeah.
And like I feel like if he kicks out too much, you just like you're a loser, bro. Like if your body's in like a V shape, like that
Like
just
Draymond
gives me,
Green?
Oh, that
So,
just gives me.
I was gonna say, what's an
corny
NBA player whose
balls.
form you
Draymond
would see?
Green. But then even what if you just have an ugly form? You're like a Tyrese Halliburton or a Sean Marion.
I don't think
Sean
Tyrese-
Marion's gotta really prove
Tyrese's
himself.
form is not that bad.
Tyrese form's not that bad.
I don't, as bad as Draymond's.
Hitch form.
Tyrese form's interesting.
A Sean Marion form.
You could tell that like Draymond like something's wrong with him just by his form. Like you can tell something's off.
Holy shit.
Like,
Just
yeah.
the form is how you can tell.
Yeah, because like he's stubborn.
Yeah.
You could tell like his coach back in the day was like, nah, I don't think. And what?
So
Tell
what
by
about
facial
What about
expression?
Laker Alonso?
what about Shaq?
Laker Lonzo, Shaq.
Shaq, that's just like stubborn somebody.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
I'm so good at like this section of the game, so I'm just gonna
It's the same
intentionally
way
be
you
bad
can tell
at
the
it.
same about a man by the type of earrings he wears. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
100%.
What are the different type of earrings that you see?
So,
guys
for
wear?
example, you
Okay.
have small earrings that matches your personality. You're like,
Okay.
you're not too fashion forward. Like, you know, you might dress like whatever. You don't really care about like the flashiness. You just have small studs. So, yeah, you like your ears pierced, but like you don't care about it.
This is true. I got them when I was 27.
Just- Really? Damn.
That's old.
Don't skip me.
You don't have your ears pierced. I can't see it.
okay.
Okay, so then you're just
No,
regular,
I have my ears pierced.
regular. You don't wear them though.
Oh, I just thought there was gonna be a deep analysis.
No,
on
so just regular, regular.
What that
don't
says
have your
about
ears
me.
pierced, whatever. Chisora has bigger studs. He obviously, he wants people to look at him. They're kind of iced out. He's maybe a little bit fashionable, but like, you know, he kind of likes the attention. He got the rocks in his ears. He can probably put a fit together. He probably wears a watch, a chain to kind of, you know, put everything together.
Yes.
Trey got hoops.
Niazo.
He's a little different.
No, it depends on what type
It
of hoops.
depends on what type of hoops.
It depends on what
Trey
type of
has
hoops.
like the thin hoops. If he
Yeah.
had the thick
The
hoops,
thicker it would be
the thick
different.
small hoops, I would give like, he definitely has a little bit of fashion sense to him. He wants to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
He doesn't fully want to go like the iced out, you know, like stereotypical like look,
Yeah.
but he still wants to keep it like cool.
He got 2 earrings, by the way.
Trey?
He got 2 of them.
I'm saying Trey has the thin earrings, the thin
Yeah.
But I've seen
circles.
but a lot of athletes wear the thin earrings as well, like hoopers specifically. A lot
Like,
of hoopers.
He's different,
wear
but subtly
thin-
different.
It's not even that subtle.
Yeah.
And you have 2 in one ear, so you're a little bit edgy.
I have 2 in one
Like
ear.
you're a little alternative.
I have 2 also, but I'm not wearing it right
You
now.
got 2 of them.
Didn't you pierce it to make a
I
girl
always
mad?
have it. I did pierce it to make a girl mad, but we talked about that on the pod.
Anyways.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, guys wear the dangly earrings, bitch, corny,
God!
so
Talk to him,
whack,
Pac.
wants attention
Yo.
so bad, would probably suck his own piece if he could.
Wow.
Oh,
Take
Just
the rib-
complete-
he would take the ribs out.
With the dangly earring is just
Wow.
screaming fuck boy.
Okay.
Like it's just screaming like, look at me, I'm this attention seeking, wanna be cool type guy with my dangly earring. I think I get bitches, but I don't really get bitches because they're all turned off by this dangly ass earring. I'm not that cool. I wear what's it called? Chelsea boots with a long jacket and a black turtleneck with a chain on top. But I think I'm so cool with this halfway toque and my dangly earring.
Wait, Duke was.
We got her. Clip it.
Yep.
What? We got her what? We got her what?
Wow.
We got her what?
We got her, ladies.
We got a good one.
Like it's I can't stand the dangly earring.
What the fuck just happened?
It's so
I don't know,
bad.
but
No, yeah,
let's
And
go.
I promise you,
Yeah.
there'll be men in the comments maybe eating me up, but women will be like, yes, bitch.
yeah, they'll agree.
It screams. I'm telling you, any man with a dangly earring, he's probably a fuckboy. He's probably so corny. He probably has the largest ego that just he wants you
Yeah.
to stroke it so
I've
bad.
seen Odell wear dangly earrings. You said you like him.
First of all, I didn't like Odell when he was wearing the dangly earrings. I said that. I made that very clear. When Odell had that weird asymmetrical blonde thing and the dangly earrings, I was not attracted. Like I said,
Yeah.
as soon as he cut the hair off
Yeah.
and he got the studs back, locked in, baby.
Okay.
He had more aura.
So,
He had more
His aura went up.
He got that
His
aura.
aura went up.
so that's good news for anybody that's
Do you
listening. If you
think-
take him out, Zoe could rock with you.
Do you
Yes.
think hair changes your aura?
110%.
Like your haircut?
110%.
You said that, but at the same time, you could see the aura behind the bad hair.
No, you can't see the aura, but you can see that he's probably an attractive
Bad
guy.
hair.
What is
Or
the
he
hair?
might
Yeah.
be more my type if he were to cut.
okay.
I don't really like long hair. Like, yo, if that guy cut his hair, I feel like I would be like, I knew that with Odell. I hated his hair. I wasn't attracted, but I knew when he cut it and was more of that clean look, he'd be more. I'd
You
be
don't
more
like when
and I
black
would-
men express themselves with longer hair.
Stop saying that.
Can't even have
No,
long hair now.
she doesn't like.
Shit.
She doesn't like when black men grow their hair in the struggle phase, representing that she doesn't want to stick with you through the hard times.
That
Come
is
to
not-
me healed. Come to me built.
Come
is
to be
not
with the
true.
table prepared already.
bad.
That's all that I'm saying. I can't stand. And even like I said, just so many guys who I know. It's like, yo, like, I just knew you were not a good person because you had that dangly earring.
Yeah.
It's not.
I get
it's,
what-
It's pretty correlated with a certain type of
It
man.
is,
I
man.
can't
I
lie.
get what you're saying.
Every guy who
I know some good people with some dangly earrings.
every other
I know some
earring,
solid
they want to
human
be the
beings.
loudest guy in the room, or they want to
not
be
hearing
like this, like cool, edgy, different.
they're
So I
more
got this
artsy-ish.
dangly earring, and I want people to notice me.
Yeah.
In the corner.
Do you
they're
like
more
alternative
artsy.
black boys?
No, that's not her bag. at all.
Why you?
I'll answer that for her. That is
So
not
you
her
didn't listen
bag.
to the new Childish
It's
Gambino album
nothing
this
to
past
do with
week.
alternative. And my thing is like he could be 100% my type,
Right.
like tall, clean shaven, beard, da 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 da. But the second he has that dangling earring, I'm like, why would you even put that in your ear?
Face she's making.
Yeah.
I don't like even if he had like the Michael Jordan hoops, okay, fine.
Right.
But just that when it has the cross, why is Jesus on your ear? Why do you want to put the Lord on your ear? What is that representing?
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
A nigga with a
It
nose
was
ring is
so-
cool though.
I'm not really attracted to nose rings on men. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You wasn't feeling Tupac.
I swear Odell has a nose ring.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He
Nice
doesn't?
try.
No,
No.
he doesn't.
He
I
just see
thought
how
he
you
looks
want
like-
to put nose rings on the light skinned man.
No, he
because
looks-
you're trying to feminize light skinned men,
You
and
can't
you
get
think
that
the
off.
nose ring is
That doesn't
feminine.
work.
That's what you're trying to do. He doesn't have his nose pierced. Why? Because he's light skinned.
He looks like the type of person that has
He doesn't have his
pierced.
nose pierced. His brother does.
Unless that's a fever
his brother
dream.
does.
He's always
Yeah.
fighting fire with fire.
But I feel like another thing that you could tell a lot about a person by, men and women, is shoes.
I wear the same shoes here every Tuesday. I'm too
You
lazy
could tell
to
a
put on
lot
sneakers.
about people's shoes.
So comfortable.
Halfway through season 3, Zoe stopped like with shoes.
I
yeah.
didn't give a flying fuck. Every day it's either Crocs or the Yeezy slides.
Like Mucho is the only person on earth I've ever seen
With the
wear Kappa
Kappas?
shoes.
Let me see.
With the Kappas.
I've never seen them.
seen those.
And you could tell that he doesn't necessarily need to go the direction that everyone's going.
But you're a
he'll
matchy
step
matchy
out.
guy.
He'll step
You're very
out, though.
matchy.
You're a fashion dude.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
but
call
I
him
like
fashion
sneakers.
dude, but Tresor's matchy.
I just like
Like if Tresor's wearing a
sneakers.
red top, he's wearing red shoes.
He cares about clothes.
If
and,
he's
like,
wearing a
the way-
blue
yeah.
top, he's wearing blue shoes.
Coordinate.
Yellow,
I just like-
he's wearing he's
I just
wearing
like
green and
sneakers.
yellow dunks
with the Brazil.
with a Brazil.
Yeah.
Matchy.
No, and
But this
Tresor-
is a bit more matchy than usual because I don't like how matchy this is, but this is more of like a cat. Like if we were, I would never wear this out. Like if we were out,
Okay,
I
fair.
wouldn't wear this.
Okay, yeah.
you
look
have
a little
3 or
fop.
4 collections of things that if you lost half of it, you would still have like 100 of them.
Yeah, my hats and my shoes
And your
my jackets.
Don't you
I
have
a lot of
varsity
jackets.
jacket? Yeah, I always
have a
say
lot
you
of
had a
jackets.
crazy
Jesus
varsity jacket.
Christ.
I have a lot of jackets too.
Oh, God.
I've collected over the years, but I think
What about
shoes
varsity jackets?
shoes matter.
What you
No, I'm still thinking about dangly earrings.
Oh my god,
No.
she's still traumatized.
I can't
But
stand it.
even
be a
for
great clip.
even for
Fuck.
women,
Yeah.
if a girl's shoes like game is like very bad, it is a turn off to me.
That's fair. That's very
It
fair.
is a turn off to me. There's certain shoes I hate. Do you remember the era of the gladiator sandals?
Oh,
I hated
yeah.
it. I detested it.
I don't even know.
Yeah, but every girl had gladiators. Like we rocked
The sandals
the
that
hell.
like look like the Jesus sandals and they would
Literally,
like
and they
tie
would
all the
tie.
way up.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hated
Was that
those,
what they even
bro.
called them?
Yeah,
Gladiators?
gladiator sandals. Yeah.
I hated those, bro. Those were the worst.
Are you not entertained?
You're about to kick someone. Those were terrible, gang.
I'll ask her.
Yeah. Amen. But
I mean, I can't get mad at you. It is what it is.
I mean, we kind of went through all the topics. What time are we at?
Oh, we're there.
Oh, okay. I mean, the last one we had was. Oh wait, I had one. But like, it's kind of like a test.
Oh, shit.
Well, not really a test. Okay. Spell fat.
F-A-C-T.
What?
You say fat or
Spell fat.
Oh, fat.
Fat.
F-A-T.
Spell her.
H-E-R.
H-E-R.
Put it together.
Father.
Oh, you guys are
It
smart.
together?
Oh, you guys
I
are smart.
tried too hard.
I can't.
Well, people say fat her.
People say fatter. And it's like put it together like fatter. You see the one? I gotta show you the
Fatter?
TikTok.
Fatter?
I was crying of laughter this morning. I think he was like a little like maybe crackheady, but the man he was doing was like fatter, 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 and he was like he's like fatter, 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 and he just gets
Fighting demons.
fatter.
That sounds like the shit I used to interview people at like universities and
those
shit.
are
Okay,
I would have
Tricky
got
question.
Yeah, I wish that one you guys said fatter. I want him to laugh. Anyways, yeah, last one we had was like does Dream Doll wants her old body back. Maybe we can save that for next week.
That's a long thing.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Seems like a bit of a deep dive. Yeah.
Well. The tides have turned. BBLs are going OUT.
Okay, he's going for it. He's going for it.
No, that's it. We'll leave it at
But
that.
I want to say this. I saw her just walking down the street a few days ago. Shout out to Aaliyah, loyal listener. She wanted a shout out. I should have done it at the beginning,
Aaliyah
but
who?
shout out to you.
Shout out to
Just a
Aaliyah.
loyal listener found on the street.
Gunshots for
You don't say
Aaliyah.
found her on the
Yeah,
street.
you know what I mean? I was
You
just,
saw her outside.
yeah,
in and
you know what I mean? I'm like, yo,
found her on the
come in.
street.
I fed her, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm playing. Now I was biking, and then she stopped me like, yo,
She stopped you on the bike.
yeah.
The pedal bike, not the
Wait, did you?
No.
So how did this
We
happen?
chose
Wait.
this is a pedal bike,
Where's-
not a motorbike.
Yeah, not a motorcycle.
Were you was she standing on the side of the road and you were driving by and she saw
not
you and,
driving,
like,
pedaling.
pedaling
So
by
I-
and she waved you down and you stopped?
So I stopped by the wine rack, and then as I was biking, I had like the wine rack like this. So I was on the sidewalk. I was going very slow, and then she just stopped me. Right there.
And she was like, "Hey, Mucho,
Yeah.
I watched the pod.
Yeah,
Give me a
exactly.
shout out."
Yeah.
That's super cute. Thanks,
I'll
Aaliyah.
make sure. Yeah.
I'd be scared
Shout
of
out
bikes because
Aaliyah.
what if someone just kicks you off the bike?
Okay.
Like, what are you gonna
Kicks
do
you
then?
off the bike?
It won't happen because if you're biking, then their legs going.
That's facts.
That's true.
Or if you just hit a dirty pothole and you're flying.
Momentum,
Your wine is everywhere.
you don't bike enough. That won't.
I
happen.
definitely don't.
You don't bike. No, we don't.
It's very fun. Yeah.
Do you like have your license?
Guys, it's a pedal bike.
I'm asking a driver's license.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
You thought Tresor thought that he needed a
Yes,
license.
I'm like, how many times? I thought
No.
Tresor thought he still does a motorcycle. Like, how many times?
No.
I had my G2 when I was 16. I had my G right away.
Oh, you do drive?
Yeah.
You know how to drive?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As soon as I moved to move downtown, I'm like, I'm never driving again.
Ever again? You'll
I
drive
mean,
again.
nah, like when I go to Montreal or something, I'm driving. But apart from that, like, no, what's the point?
Fair. If you live downtown,
Convenience?
yeah, it is. What's the point?
Convenience when?
Don't worry. Eventually, well, it depends. Yeah, it depends where you live.
Yeah, if you live downtown, you really don't need
I
a car.
don't need to drive. It's amazing.
Even in the winter, you're
I
biking.
bike
in the winter?
all year. Every
You bike in the winter?
There's maybe 3 days a year where it's like too snowy, but I bike all year.
I'm not biking in the winter. Do
There's
they change
also-
the tires
No,
on the
down-
bikes? for the
downtown
winter?
is-
Downtown is
it's the most
it's-
paved.
It's always paved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you guys live on streets where people like barely frequent.
Yeah.
So like snows pile up. But there's so much traffic downtown, it's never snowy on the ground.
Like, it has to be paved.
Always.
Fair.
That makes sense.
Nice.
All right, guys. See you next week for episode 28.
Yeah.
Who's 28? Gotta think about
We'll
that.
figure it out.
We'll figure it out.